This episode of Juggalo Judgment may contain a whole lot of discussion. Within that discussion, we talk about the usual stuff, the sexism, the homophobia, and all of that. But there's also a point where we get into self-harm as well, so, as usual, listener discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules, sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You are joined by your hosts, Mike and... Try and do that in one breath. It's kind of like when Road Dogg would announce the New Age Outlaws.
The very deep breath. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Who would be the Road Dogg and who would be the Billy Gunn of us?
Oh, that's tough. I don't know.
I think you have the charisma of Road Dogg.
Do I?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. I mean, because I sit off to the side, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I mean, it was okay.
Outside of this platform.
That's my job here.
Outside of this platform, I would say, yeah. So, before we get started, I do want to give a couple shout-outs.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one big shout-out, mainly.
A big one.
And that is to, you know him, you love him. We've talked about him before. The homie Jiggles.
The homie Jiggles.
Jeremy, I believe is his name.
My boy.
He hit us up, I think, twice last week.
It's true.
One with a WordPress site for like what had I think the release dates.
Yeah, he had a timeline for us.
Yeah,
that I think he said he developed at some point.
I don't know how accurate it is. I'm still trying to compare that with Fago Lovers.
It's the homie Jiggles.
I mean, yeah. But then he hit us up with a bunch of much appreciated info on the album we're going to talk about today. So yeah. I will be referring to that. I'll have his email up so that I can refer to it. So we really appreciate that. And then
I'd like to give a shout out to our parents, the Roach Coach podcast. Congratulations, Jenny and Mitchell.
Oh yeah, for your marriage. I saw that on Instagram.
On the same night that I was away for a wedding. Right on. I danced twice as hard, got twice as drunk.
Nice. Very nice. I did not. What was I doing Saturday? Oh, I had a game night with friends. Okay.
Do you have any more shout-outs? Because I got another thing here. Oh, you need to see, in fact.
I mean, that's true. And then I had on my personal Twitter. I'm gonna shout you out. You'll hear this in a long time. Dustin hit us up because he asked if I was able to cop a copy of The Quest for Shangri-La. I guess I mentioned that I didn't have that. And he showed me that he has a copy. I guess a friend of his, he got it like a while back and it was still like brand new.
Oh my god.
His friend, I think, said he sold it to him for like $75, and that was before he knew like they were fetching like $300 or whatever.
Whenever you brought that up to me once, I was keeping tabs on a couple, and whenever they pop up, and they weren't going super high at the time.
Yeah.
Then the next time one showed up, I was like, oh.
A lot of those are fluctuating. Actually, I was just looking at an eBay. Was it last night for something pertaining to today's show that I was debating on bidding on, but I was like, nah, it's not necessary. It's stuff I already have, but just be cool to have extra stuff. But Dustin was talking to me a couple days ago that at the time he was on the Malenko episode. So by the time you hear this, it'll probably be about a couple months ahead. But it's really cool whenever we have people hit us up. A lot of times it's on the on our joined Twitter, but he hit me up on my personal one, and it was still pretty cool that I had somebody to chat with. I do appreciate chatting with people who like our show about the Juggalo stuffs and whatnot. So it's super cool. We appreciate that.
Hell yeah!
So what do you got for me, man?
Well, just yesterday we got a post on the face in a book.
The things that I never see
from. I believe the very person that won, I think the first ever drawing that we did.
That would have been
our boy Tim.
Or the Fearless Red Fury.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah. Boy Timmy Hendo. He's been diving into a little book.
Oh.
What do you think? What do you reckon?
A book.
A book. Related to what we do.
Is... Okay, I'm thinking of one of two books.
Go on.
It's either Behind the Paint, or the book about like super fans that involves what is it? Fish, I think is the.
It is not either of those.
Neither of them.
This book appears to just be called Juggalo. Insane Clown Posse and the World They Made.
Wait, does it
by
show
Steve Miller, author of Detroit Rock City.
Oh, I did hear about that book before. It's a little more recent, I think.
And he wished us a great Sunday. So.
Oh, well, that's really cool.
I hope you also had a great Sunday, and maybe the one that you're listening to this on, I hope that's also a great one. But yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that book.
Yeah.
I have seen it online. I hear it's actually like a really like well done book written by somebody like outside of Juggalo culture.
Nice.
So that's super cool. I keep seeing it and I debate on grabbing it and I just never get around to it because I never have time to just sit and read a book anymore.
Yeah.
And I keep buying books.
I would love to hear some, you know, if you hear this and come back and let me know let me know how that goes. I'd like to hear about that actually, because I don't have time to read a lot of books and I'm behind on some of the ones that I need to read soon, but maybe one day I'll have my shit in order.
I have books that I bought like late last year that I started and haven't finished.
Some of these have been up there for years.
You've got he's pointing to a bookshelf of 6 shelves, I believe, filled with books. So yeah, I don't have nearly as many books, but there are some that I was like, it's to the point where I like the author so much and like the series, so I pre-ordered them.
Yep. And
then I get like start and then other shit comes up and then I just stop and it's fucking terrible. It's not like when I was in college and, you know, actually had some free time.
Right. College, I didn't even do it. Like, high school was it, because it's like, bus rides, boom, free time in class,
for sure.
Boom.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah.
So, we have...
no reason to extend what is going to be a pretty long episode, probably.
we have a pretty significant episode for you today, I think. This episode, or at least the album we're talking about, was a couple years in the making. This is a big fucking deal as far as Psychopathic Records goes. What are we talking about today?
As I understand it, we are talking about the debut album by this, at the time, brand new rap group that came out of nowhere on this like nothing label. They're called Dark Lotus.
Dark Lotus. Now, we first heard rumblings of the Lotus way back in 1999.
Oh.
First official track being Echo Side.
That's right.
Echo Side was originally given away as a single, I think on Alternative Press. I could be wrong. But because of it being slightly delayed, they included it as a track on the Amazing Juggalo Brothers, second to last track. Then we also heard the song Maniac Killer on Freek Show. That technically is a Dark Lotus song as well. Now, Lotus started out as Insane Clown Posse and Twiztid. It was just going to be them as a super group. And then it was decided, hey, let's throw Blaze in there. Okay, that's viable.
Yeah.
They were putting Blaze... They were trying to put Blaze on as much stuff as possible at this point. I mean, I believe he debuted as a Psychopathic Rydas. I mean, he was on Hound Dogs on Twiztid on Most Tasteless. But Rydas, I mean, that came out before his debut EP, so.
Yeah.
And then there was talks of a 6th member. From what I understand, potentially it could have been Isham, who linked back up with Psychopathic during the Bizarre era. On Maniac Killer, we heard Vampiro on there. So it was rumored that he was going to be on there. I think also it was considered that ABK would be a member.
All right, that makes sense.
And ABK, as we know, we heard him on one of the hidden tracks on Bizarre. We heard him on Where It's Going Down from Freek Show. God, that song is so damn good.
It's really good.
But you know what? Let's just throw this rando that nobody knows. We're talking about Marz.
I thought he was known.
No.
Okay.
So, Marz...
There was somebody who got added to them that was known. Oh, never mind. It was,
We'll go on.
No, it was what's his name? He's, like, we've heard him already.
On Lotus?
Different person altogether. There was somebody who got involved with ICP who was, like, known outside of that, and then they... Shit. Was it Misery? Wasn't he like sort of like a thing?
I mean, Misery was a rapper from New York, but he wasn't like big.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean like big, but I meant like
he was doing stuff.
Yeah,
and then came to Psychopathic.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you ask me to find like something that Misery did, like a CD or a tape before his EP on Psychopathic, I could not tell you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No.
Marz.
Anyway, Marz.
Okay, so Marz, whose real name is, I believe it's Zlatko Hukic. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. He also goes by Bobby. He was a Croatian-born rapper residing in Chicago. He actually, at one stage of his life, was a member of the group Ministry.
Okay. I've heard of that.
I figured you would. He did, I think, some behind-the-scenes stuff, like some engineering stuff, but I believe he also played guitar. He was on one of their albums.
Huh.
Left the group, I believe, right before that album released, but then they asked him to come back when they were touring. So, he was on there. Then he separated from that and started his own band called Marz on Imagine Records. And they toured with ICP during the Bizarre Bazaar tour. And Violent J was floored by him. Loved his style, all that stuff. And apparently Juggalos were really enjoying his band's set. So, Violent J asked Marz if he would be willing to jump on Dark Lotus, the supergroup that they were working on, and work from there. And Marz was completely down with it. Now, before we get into the actual album, they did make a track together, ICP and Marz, that was featured on the 2001 Psychopathic Records sampler. The sampler features one song. Well, it's actually one large track. It's about 16 minutes long. And what they did is they featured this song of ICP and Marz, and then after that are snippets from other releases that were going to be coming out in 2001, which included snippets from Marz's next album.
Oh.
Mind you, Marz was still on Imagine Records. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this track that features ICP and Marz. What I'm hoping we can do is we're going to play a little bit longer than it. We'll play until the second chorus starts.
I mean, I'm gonna
you have to listen to it all. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cut it, so don't
My
worry
bad.
about it. I'll just, I'll cut it. Don't worry about it.
All right, my bad. Someone didn't listen to
I don't need
song.
your shit right now. Now, keep in mind during this that this is this episode might be a bit of a difficult one. As you know, one half of us has had a long-standing beef with Marz.
No.
And we're hoping to squash this one.
No. So this is what I was going to say
of the episode.
before you get started. Different person.
What?
So the Marz that I have mentioned before, that is Marz.
Oh my god.
Who is from California.
Got it.
And this is Marz. I knew that you were going to say it, and this is what I forgot to bring it up, but I knew that it was going to get brought up. So yes, this is a totally different rapper.
What
you got Marz, and Marz.
All right.
So without further ado,
we're just gonna roll into this. Well, we ain't starting the album yet. We're just gonna. Well, yeah, we're gonna do it.
We gotta do.
I guess we can do it.
What we gotta do every episode, and what is it that we do?
We gotta crack open a Faygo.
We crack open the Faygos.
This whole like bonus track at the beginning thing, it's just throwing me off.
It's fucking up our Christmas,
man.
What you got, bruh?
I'm trying. I've had it before, but I'm trying it out again. Some Moon Mist.
That's nice. Me, I got some root beer.
Awesome.
I probably should have gone with Moon Mist because I need caffeine right now. But
well, you know.
That's the best one I've had.
Delicious.
Alright, so let's get into it. This is Sane Clown Posse and Marz. Fuck them.
When dealing with enemies, the most effective way to handle it is to just stand up Take a deep breath and say, fuck.
Hell yeah. Oh, shit. I feel that shit.
This is Shaggy back in this motherfucker. Shaggy. With Finally Shay and Marz. And we just trying to say two little motherfucking things.
What's that?
Fuck them! Tick, tick, tock, riddle, box, fuck MTV and all radio jocks. Look at me, a hideous, ugly freak. Make your eyeballs melt, drip down your cheeks. Leave you lifeless, snatch your soul. Add your face to my totem pole. Fuck your radio-friendly bus. I won't change my wicked shit for you pussy fucks. Fuck your company. Fuck your marketing strategy. You can't pinpoint my record sales. Juggalos ain't watching your TRL. No, fuck K-Rock, y'all need to quit. Taking payoffs, spinning that weak ass shit. We underground to the very end. Anybody that's rolling with us, say fuck them.
Marz, taking care of BIEIs, and I might be dipping in your BIEIs. Don't get mad, bruh. See, cuz that's just the way I is. Try and hold me back. I'm like a gorilla on crack. King Kong on back of speed. LSD and 10 hits, so vexed to see whatever they think don't mean shit to me. I'ma get you open from the police to the police to the schools to the crackers and the white shits to the judge trying to pass judgment on me. To the jealous motherfucker trying to hate on me. I'm God and the devil come and fuck with me. I have your whole head rearranged drastically. All the non-believers that prayed I would never amount to shit. Suck my dick.
Say fuck, fuck.
So let's fuck them.
That is.
What you think about it?
It's a grooving tune. They were calling out quite a few people during that, you know? Like they do.
Right. To this day, Marz's line of "try to hold me back, I'm like a gorilla on crack" is still one of my favorite lines in any rap song ever. I love it. So this track actually did get featured on a compilation much later, but it's so fucking difficult to find because it was only available at one gathering.
Oh, jeez.
So Violent J, and he talked about this in the Behind the Paint audiobook as well. He hates that song.
Really?
He fucking hates it. He hates the chorus. He hates the way that he was flowing. Like, he hates everything about that song. And I'm like, I don't really see why. I mean, this was made, like, after Bizarre Bizarre.
Yeah. So
it sounds similar to something that would have been on that record, I think. Like, at least how they were rapping. So, I don't know. I like the song, legit.
It's alright. It's got a good groove to it. The hook, I mean, it is kind of like
it leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah,
Let's be real,
to say the least.
It's a good song whenever you're like in a mood of like, no, fuck them. You know, I have been in the car and yelled that chorus many a time. Now, the thing is Marz. One of the things in his verse, and what we're going to hear in his verses on Lotus, he has a lot of stuff regarding religion. He has a line that I don't particularly care for in this.
Okay. I probably missed it.
He says, it sounds sacrilegious for me to say it. I'm God and the devil. Come and fuck with me.
Huh.
Sorry, this is me clutching my pearls. The good Catholic boy who hasn't gone to church in a couple years. But Marz actually, at the time, was fairly anti-religious.
Mm-hmm.
I actually watched an interview that he did, I think it was from a couple years ago, where he explained that one of his things about being in the rap game was he didn't believe in God, necessarily as whether it was an actual being,
mm-hmm.
but he was intrigued by various religions, including Satanism.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he said that one of the first books that he was enamored by was the Satanic Bible.
Oh my god.
Now the thing is whenever Violent J
I
asks
need to break for you real quick here. Anton LaVey's a stupid fucking nerd.
So, the thing with Violent J asking Marz if he'd like to be in Dark Lotus, he asked, well, what's it about? And Jay said, it's kind of like dark, like raw, mythical type shit, like spells and whatnot. And Marz had books upon books of stuff like that.
Yeah.
That he brought to the studio, and they actually, like, looked into them, and that helped inspire this album.
Huh.
It's really, really weird to kind of think that that's what was going on at the time, where ICP had just gotten off of one of their tours where they were probably in the largest spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because of the whole MTV thing of trying to get on TRL with Let's Go All the Way.
Right.
So their exposure was known, but then they're trying to put out this record that is a big 180 of the semi-friendlier shit that they had already put out.
Right.
Something else that I found interesting is this record was released, I think it was July 21st. I think this came out around the gathering of that year. A significant album came out just a month prior that also had horrorcore elements, but was much more significant in the public eye.
Go on.
Devil's Night by D12.
I don't know it. That ain't me.
It is the debut album of the group D12, fronted by Eminem.
Nice.
And there are songs on that are generally considered horrorcore. I mean, it's we've talked about it before, where there's artists who aren't horrorcore, but they have made songs that clearly have that element.
Right.
I mean, Eminem has done it. DMX has done it.
Yep.
I mean, shit, 3 6 Mafia did some of that in their earlier years. So the thing is D12 was always going to be popular because of Eminem. I mean, he had already released at this time Marshall Mathers LP was already out. I think Eminem Show would be the next year. So that's the thing is, I mean, Purple Pills was the main single of that record.
Mm-hmm.
So it sold like crazy. But that came out a month before this, so you have an album that is commercially successful that has some horrorcore elements, if people want to say it or not. It did. But then this comes out, and people obviously know who ICP are at this time. I have this album in front of me. And this case and booklet are the least helpful fucking thing around. Why is that, you ask? Well, that's because the back has nothing on it. The booklet, as soon as I get it out here, has nothing in it. There are pictures of pyramids and of hieroglyphs.
Huh.
Nothing else. The record itself has a pyramid on it and the name Dark Lotus Tales from the Lotus Pod. There are no lyrics. There are no track lists. There are no credits whatsoever. Under the disc, and I will not repeat it, are instructions on how to perform a seance. See, we're not talking about it because we don't have all the candles ready and everything.
Nah, I mean, I got a couple over here.
That's so fucking frustrating. And this is why Jiggles, thank you for sending me the email. He has actual info on, the track names, which a lot of people knew them at this point, but also who produced the tracks. We talked that this record took 2+ years to make. Different producers on it. And yeah. There's some unique sounds on it because of it. But that's just something I needed to get out of the way in that fuck Violent J for having this be so goddamn mysterious just because. So let me get on our email so that I can double check this. All right. So I think we can actually get into this album.
It's time to start the album now.
Let's go with the first track, which is the intro. And what's that? this is a spoken word intro,
Shocking.
as in something that I can just talk over because...
I can't believe it.
Fuck it.
Cycle of life on this very planet.
If I remember correctly, the person who's saying this was somebody who worked with Psychopathic. He might have been employed by them, I don't quite know. But he worked with JCW as Sirius Darius. He did like the behind the scenes like interviews. He's also he plays a couple roles in Big Money Hustlers.
Oh,
So yeah, it wasn't somebody on the album, wasn't somebody in the group, but yeah. But yeah, it's interesting that this track is actually still talking about the Dark Carnival.
Uh-huh.
We get a reference to the Six Jokers card, and that this is, you know, a
Precursor.
yeah, thank you. So it is nice that this isn't like Rydas, where it's not canon, you know, or whatever we want to say. Where some of the other ones, like, think Blaze's EP, where basically just the first track that talks about when he was resurrected. Nothing else really has anything to do with the Dark Carnival theme of Psychopathic. And even Twiztid's albums, they lightly reference them,
right.
But I mean, they're obviously having to differentiate.
They're secondary.
themselves.
They do their own thing. Like,
Right.
ICP has the canon.
Yes.
Everyone else has just, you know...
Right.
They comment on what exists.
Yep. What you got on it? I know I said a lot for it, but...
I mean, it's very on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, it's... They're just straight up saying it, you know?
It's like a Joker's card intro.
Yeah.
Really. I mean...
And... Yeah, it's like I even wrote, like, it's a lot like Riddlebox, honestly. I mean, it's not...
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's
not
really
too
good.
different than the concept of, like you know, Riddlebox, or even, I think the Ringmaster was still that, too, wasn't it?
Ringmaster
Like, he was still just, like, the judgy boy.
Well, Ringmaster, I know
Can't remember.
the intro for Ringmaster was the person...
I mean, conceptually.
Oh,
not
oh.
like intros and stuff. I just
Oh, yeah. No, that... I mean, that makes sense, I guess. The thing is, I don't know how Dark Lotus actually fits as, like players within the Dark Carnival,
I don't know.
like, mythos or whatever. Like, I think that Violent J was just like, yo, let's make a really dark super group.
Yeah.
Ugh. And that's where we get this.
All right, so I have a few questions here.
Okay. I might have some answers.
Let me look something up real quick.
Okay.
It's here somewhere. Okay, so it is July 20-something, 2001.
Yeah.
17th. It's the 17th. That's right. They did release it on the 17th of the month. I
Let me
looked at
double
that.
check. I'm gonna
I
just
saw it on Wikipedia.
which is always correct because anybody can
Yeah.
do it. July 17th. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So then The Wraith is dropped 2002.
Yes.
November 5th.
November 5th.
Okay. They had the big reveal on The Wraith.
Yes.
And I'm just going to call it the big reveal because even though everybody knows what it is, I'm still going to be cagey about it and pretend like we don't know.
I've done it too.
Was it a big thing? Was it a big reveal whenever that happened?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, hang on. Here's... let me clarify that question.
Uh-huh.
Because I know it was like a whole big thing, like, you know, to everybody in general. Was it a big thing in the Juggalo community? Did it cause like some chaos?
It divided. Oh, yeah.
How though?
There are so many people...
Did they hear this? Did they hear this? This intro track?
I have heard stories from like people who have listened back then where they said that there are so many people who dropped the hatchet after the 6th because they felt lied to.
Because of the reveal.
Because of the reveal. We'll talk about it in like 10 fucking episodes or so. I don't fucking know.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Because it's so on the nose. Everything in it, it's so on the nose.
That's why when you listen to track 17 on The Wraith, it makes it even funnier.
It's been so on the nose for so long. They cannot dance around a topic. They practically say it. They spit it in your face. Mm-hmm. They say in that track that they mention it more and more in every Joker's card. They mentioned it on like the third one.
Yeah, literally from I think the
very
third one
openly.
Yeah,
like they didn't quite say the thing,
but they basically like there were signs,
right?
It was out there. Yes,
yeah.
And this album, for as almost opposite as you would think it would be, the fucking intro track is hinting at it like so much.
Yeah, if I was to say, like, I went to a place and I picked up heavy things and I lifted them a bunch of times, and then I put them down and I got strong, you'd be like, oh, you went to the gym. If later I came back and I said, yo, when I said I was doing that lifting I was at the gym. You'd be like, what? Holy shit, man, you did the gym? Like, that's not how this works. I don't want to
Bro, I thought you were at church!
I don't want to be like, yo, why are you all so dumb? But I am baffled
Why
right
are people
now.
being dumb?
I'm so baffled.
Because here's the thing, and I'll say this too, I've been guilty of it. Sometimes the subliminal message of stuff, you know, when it's just barely hinted at, is not enough for people to just get it.
I feel like it's not even.
I am terrible
hinted.
but I'm terrible at like theming personally. Like when I have to read a story and then somebody's like, "What's the overall theme?" and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I read the story. I got what the story is and what characters did. But if you're telling me that there are certain things that this character and this character and this character are all encountering the same thing, I don't fucking get it.
As a kid, I was extremely like media illiterate and stuff. So I kind of like growing up, it's just like, oh, Godzilla, he's an allegory
He
for... destroys the building, and he fights monsters.
Right.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to the ocean.
Yeah.
It's
if you watch the original Japanese version, Gojira, he's an allegory for the fucking nuclear bombs.
Yep, the result of nuclear weapons and
like,
stuff.
it's super bad. Watch the fucking Matrix, the first one. There's so much shit in those movies. I did my paper on those when I had...
Really?
Yeah, I had a literature like interpretation class in college where we had to read a couple stories, and a couple of them are graphic novels, super cool. It was interpreting literature, that was the name of the class. Yeah. And we watched The Matrix in there, and they said she wanted us to write a paper and pick out a couple things that, you know, maybe were like background things or whatever that hinted to a bigger picture. And I got an A on my fucking paper because my second topic, the one I talked about more, no one apparently had ever talked about when she had done this paper in the past. And I talked about how at the end of The Matrix, the song Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine is playing. And she was just like floored. She's like, she gave me my paper back and she's like, no one has ever discussed that. And I'd never really thought about it too, but yeah, you're bringing up an for it. And I was like, sweet, I got an A. That was like, it's like that to me because it was after a time when I really started listening to Rage Against the Machine, a socio-political band.
Yep.
two meanings when you hear "wake up" at the Matrix. So
anyway, yeah, okay, but it's just okay.
No, it's okay.
I just
if you're a new listener, we go off topic, but also kind of stay on topic a lot.
I just wanted to know about that because I was just very
it's
curious.
It's something. So, all right, let's move on.
Can't wait to talk more when we get to that album.
Dude, it's going to be so much fun to talk about that shit. All right, let's move on. We're getting to track 2. This is Alibaba.
Oh, no.
That's not Alibaba.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm all right, guys.
It was a long weekend for Schmeev.
Having the voice to his commandments, the Lord of all things, King, ruler and helper, hear me now. Make our spirit subject unto me.
Venomous snakes, magically charmed. All will disappear with the wave of a wand. Pharaohs eternally rest in their tomb. Hexes unleash, allow doom to consume. Nomads wander, where do they go? Scholars go insane at their minds are juggalos. Sand grains burn when the sun beats down. Skin rots more as the earth spins around.
And the visions of flashbacks of me in horseback, dressed in black, a severed head on my lap. Lips and assholes hanging from my earlobes. A sack filled up with sliced out pussy holes. We roll, black priest in control. Powerful forces coursing through my black soul. The blood and screams of hieroglyphic dreams. The tragedy I bring will set you free.
Yad, head, yad, mesh, in the wilderness of Kadesh. Bam,
Cupping urges.
no apocalypse of the seven churches. Yad, head, yad, mesh, in the wilderness of Kadesh.
Alright. That's Alibaba.
It is Alibaba. So, I think this is a good song to start the album on.
I think so.
It's got a nice driving beat.
It's got a good beat.
It does. It's pretty cool.
That whole track. This is Mikey Clark.
What
Is
if
it
I
not?
told you it's not?
Oh, really? Interesting.
So this is
Somebody did a very good Mikey Clark impression.
This is Mike Poowall.
I don't know.
So he ended up he was somebody who worked with ICP. I can't remember how they exactly linked up, but this album was actually completed at Psychopathic's own studio, The Lotus Pod.
Okay.
And now remember, as we talked about on Bizarre Bazaar, Mikey Clark and ICP had a bit of a falling out.
Right.
Those were the last full albums that he worked on. But he did work on a handful of tracks for this record.
Yes.
So on this album, we get Mike P.
I'd figured this would have been one of them. It sounds very much like
No.
this kind of work.
This is Mike P. And if I remember correctly, Fritz the Cat also worked on a number of these tracks.
Huh.
So, as I'll say how I feel about that at the end of the album, but you can tell kind of who does what. So,
I suppose.
yeah, this track I think is a very interesting way to start off. You're getting kind of an idea of how everybody's going to rap as a whole on it. What I don't like, though, is that Violent J has the second verse, and his is super long compared to everybody else.
Mm.
It irks me a lot because you have the final three members trying to shove in short verses at the very end.
Yeah.
A
That
funny
is
thing...
kind of a problem with this album. There are a lot of members, and like all of them rap on everything.
Nearly every track, yes. Nearly every track.
It's rough.
So we'll talk about that. See, listen to D12. I think they handle it much better. Now,
Wu-Tang. You don't have all of Wu-Tang rapping on every track.
Well, this album doesn't. Most, but it's not all of them.
Most. I mean, like that's what I mean.
I'd say about 3/4 of the tracks.
Wu-Tang's got like
two thirds.
Wu-Tang sticks to like 3 people a track.
Right. Fun fact about this song is Violent J's verse gets reused. If anybody remembers G4, the channel.
You've brought this one up, I recall.
Yes. They used to have a web show called Freestyle 101. And Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope were there because Twiztid was there. And Twiztid did an episode, and then the people asked Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope to step in there, and they did not intend to. And so they throw on this instrumental, which is a cool instrumental, and then Violent J literally does this verse. He changes up a couple words, but all he does is this. And why? It's because he can't fucking freestyle. And there's Shaggy 2 Dope yelling at the beginning and at the end. So he did the most freestyling out of all of them.
Shaggy 2 Dope doing the Shaggy 2 Dope
doing his typical Shaggy 2 Dope verse.
He has a good style in this, I feel.
On this track or on this record?
In the album, he stands out a lot with the way that he raps in this.
I'm going to semi-agree.
He does like a little like sort of like stuttery kind of thing. Not quite stuttering, but like, you know, he will like spit lines like pretty fast just to like fit them in. He'll hold off and then say things really fast to fit them into the line.
But this is the funny thing about that
right.
is that's when you can tell when the songs were made.
That's true, yeah.
And that's something that
because he did that on Jekyll Brothers a decent amount as well.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a good song. I think that everybody does a pretty good job of showcasing what they're going to do.
I remember Blaze being particularly on in this song.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
His verse, he's just cutting this like staccato style in the first half of his verse, and it works for him.
Yeah.
Like Blaze, I think has one of the most unique voices out of anybody on Psychopathic. Probably second to Madrox, and that's just because Madrox can make his voice do fucking anything.
Yeah.
But when Blaze is like on and he's focused on something, I think that he can outshine everybody else.
I can feel that.
So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm bummed that Violent J had such a long verse on this one. I'm sure that, like, way back whenever I was first getting this, I was like, oh, cool, he's got so much to talk about, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, it's everybody else gets outshined, even though they have good verses, it's just because they didn't have enough time to showcase.
My addendum to Shaggy's style being good is that I wish he wasn't trash. I had that written down, I just didn't get to it when I said that.
Well,
you know what you did.
Was it on this one?
Yeah, he does it on this one.
On this track?
He does it a few times in different tracks. I think he did it on this one in particular.
I know some people do some things on this record.
Oh, there's several.
Shit will call out, I know.
Shaggy, I believe he drops an F-bomb straight up on this one.
Although, Shaggy?
Yes.
No, not on this one.
Does he not?
I'll double check.
I think he has like another verse somewhere where he does.
Not on this one.
Somebody did.
Shaggy only has one verse on this one. Everybody does.
Maybe I just said I wish he wasn't trash because he does it somewhere else and I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, while you're
quite probably.
While you're looking up for whoever may have done that, let's talk about that hook a little bit.
So allegedly,
they're talking about the 7 churches.
It sounds like this was something from the Necronomicon.
Really interesting.
At least the chanting might have been.
Because one of the things about 7 churches is that in our good old Book of Revelations, you know, my boy John did in fact write that letter to the 7 churches of Asia.
Interesting.
And they also mention Kadash, which I don't think we have to get into. We all fucking know.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah. I'm very, very, stupid when it comes to religion stuff.
Well, also, Kadash was a video game for the TurboGrafx 16 and also the arcade. Aside from that, I don't fucking know.
It doesn't look like there's any F-bombs in this.
Really interesting.
In this track.
That happened somewhere, and I was just might be in the next track. And I just
quite possibly.
I wrote it down because I was writing this while I was listening to the next one. Anyway, that's all I had for this.
Yeah, same. So
they get into talking about stuff.
Now, whenever you hear this hype track, you get this energy, and you're like, "All right, I'm bumping to this."
Yeah.
You want to keep that going, right?
No.
Well, good, because that's what they...
I want to kill the flow.
That's exactly what they decided to do.
Just dive bomb that energy.
Here's track 3.
Something.
Scariness. Your butthole just spit in your pants. Scariness. What's scary is not knowing what is. Something scary. When I start to think, my skull begins to crack. Could it be the infection in my head trying to get me back? Cause the more I look at myself, the more I don't know. The more I think about it, I think my fucking head's gonna explode. Splitting, leaving all your family members dead. I can't explain it, so I just blame it all on my head. Paranoid, shaking in closets. When I'm done, I think I'm hiding from the fact that I just slaughtered everyone.
I wash my hands so many times that they crack and bleed, but water purifies, washes away and makes me clean. My soul is so dirty, I tried to wash it too, and get something together and figure out what to do.
The voices in my head keep driving me crazy. Got my Glock locked and loaded with no safety. Empty trigger finger and I'm ready to release. Something keep telling me increase the disease.
Something's talking in my head, I can't help thinking it hates me. Something's telling me I'm dead, it's going to cripple and race me. Something's talking in my head.
So that's something.
That is something.
It sure is. Now, Blaze said a thing there. You mimed it along with it. And I asked you about this before. I feel like that was really a thing that they were trying to make a thing. Whether it worked or not, they were trying.
Increase the decease.
They wanted it.
That is on more than one Twiztid track, I believe.
It's on, I think it's been at least on each album one time.
I think so. So yeah, it's a phrase. It's kind of funny, like, Twiztid, you want to make a t-shirt with that on the front? Like,
do it.
I'd rock it.
You won't.
People wouldn't understand. I would.
I get it.
Put it in a cool font. Comic Sans. Boom.
I think people would get it. I mean, like, not people, but
the fam. So this is the nonsense track.
Yeah, more or less.
This is it's weird. Marz talks about making a spaceship.
So that is Marz on this, because I was
Yes.
gonna be like, who's that dude with the sweet flow? Because he's got some sweet flow.
He do. I will say this. What did I write? Everyone but Shaggy has a discernible rap pattern. Monoxide sounds exactly like he did on Freek Show.
So
He really does.
Twiztid,
Yes.
in the course of this album, I
Yes.
feel, has taken the title of the single flow guys.
I will say that more so with just Monoxide. I think that Jamie does differentiate himself a little bit more.
Even with Blaze, like, coming off of, like, that one, I'm just like, I don't know, guys.
I mean, to be fair, it's all what you're interpreting based on the instrumental.
Yeah, but
Like-
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can work with it.
No, I get it. And, like,
Even Shaggy works with it. Come on.
Shaggy does the Shaggy thing.
Come on.
Something that I did notice, and it was literally, I never noticed it until I was taking my notes. Violent J does not have a verse on this song.
Oh, shit.
He basically does the chorus, and he has a little, like, bridge thing after the second verse, talking about a dog. But he doesn't actually have a verse on this.
Huh.
It's really, really weird. I never noticed it until just, like, last night.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's probably for the best.
All around, though, this track is kind of whatever.
It's whatever. Just don't listen to the voices. That's all.
There you go.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a...
But again, Marz making a spaceship out of barbecue chips and rabbit shit.
You do your best. You get work with what you got.
I think NASA would be disappointed.
I don't know about that.
Actually, if you accomplish it, they'll be really fucking impressed.
Exactly.
Get all that grant money.
And you know how much of that we got? We got a lot of fucking barbecue chips.
I mean...
And rabbit shit.
Yeah. You're right. Marz, get on it. Make it happen. We moving on?
I think we're moving on. There's not a lot to say here.
Real quick, that track was also produced by Mike P. And we will we'll actually hear that instrumental.
He's versatile.
He is. He I think does a pretty good job on making some, I don't want to say like interesting tracks, but like stuff that maybe you wouldn't necessarily hear on your typical rap album. So, but we will also hear this instrumental later on.
Huh.
It might be our literal next episode. I don't know.
Okay.
I still have to look at that list. But let's move on to track number 4, Hurt Myself.
Ain't sexual, and I'm horny. I jump in a mosh pit, but I'm alone. Between 4 trees, I get it on. My brain is hemorrhaging, it's them or me. It ain't easy knocking over a tree. Pass out. I wake up, the room is padded. It would appear I've had it, but hold up, clothes rip, wrap them around my neck, and jump myself to death. No breath. Now I'm out, I'm strapped down. But wait, I can still move my head around. I got about 4 inches between the back of my head in the metal gurney bed. Boom! Slamming it, retractions. I feel the back of my skull is cracking. A broken bone is piercing my brain, and I just hammered it in. Hurt myself. Hurt myself, me.
There's a hook.
After 2 more verses.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Hurt Myself. So, there is an actual hook that happens after the second set of verses.
And it's an okay one.
It is. I love this beat.
It's pretty good.
It's just it fucking pounds. I love it.
This song, and particularly the hook part of it,
Mm-hmm.
has an interesting feel. Like, it has this sound that I recognize from something.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Something was actually produced by Mikey Clark.
Oh.
I was looking at the wrong track, my bad. This was Mike P. Sorry, go on.
Anyway, it has this sound of, like, a style of music that I recall hearing at some point, like, probably, you know, like, late night, like, probably the area that this came out. Mm-hmm. It was like this, you know, grungy, new metal-y, doom kind of sound.
Yeah, I mean...
And I can't place, like, a thing to relate it to right now. It's fucking with me.
The chorus sounds so industrial to me.
It's got that sound.
It really does.
And it sounds like, I feel like I could pick something, there's something in my brain somewhere that I could reach in and pull out, and I could just hold it up next to that, and I'd be like, almost the same thing.
Right.
But I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a song about inflicting self-harm.
I'm curious.
Although I will say the chorus, whenever it gets to the actual, like, vocals, it's a little disturbing.
A little bit.
Kind of irks me a bit.
Oh.
I still love the song. Okay, your question.
Okay. So I know that, like, at the very least, I know Jay had, like, his anxiety issues and all that stuff.
Yes.
And, I mean, maybe none of them have said it, like, publicly or anything. Have any of them actually struggled with self-harm? And I'm not, like, trying to, like, call them out on anything.
You know what? I'm really not aware.
Because...
I don't know. Violent J, whenever he had his panic attacks, nearly... he said that when he had the scissors, he was, like, close to it.
Right.
To my knowledge, I don't know of anyone self-harming, like, in the typical fashion that, you know, we would think of.
It's... I ask because of the way that they approach this topic. Like, I don't know, it's strange because they come at it in like they tend to do this in a very cartoonish kind of way.
Well, I think...
And not even like, because I mean, we were talking about, you know, what was it? Was it a Hollywood Undead track that you let me listen to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
It was that one, whenever we were talking about cheerful sounding songs.
Bullet.
Yeah. And like...
Happy songs about very depressing things. Give them to me.
That one, it's like it's very glib. It's like dark humor, and I mean a lot of people who like suffer from depression and stuff like have that sort of very dark look at things. But not in the same way that this does. You know, like it has a different sort of, I mean, everybody approaches things in their own ways. I understand that. I don't know. It's just, this one comes off a little weird to me.
The way I interpret it is they're not depressed.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Like, let's look at it. Like, from people who, you know, are in that mentality of, and maybe I'm very, very ignorant of this. I've personally never self-harmed.
Not my thing either, no.
But thoughts do enter your mind.
Yeah.
And the way that I have understood it from the people who have experienced it and told me, have confided with me, have basically said it was a way of releasing mental pain by focusing on that.
Right.
And I can understand that. I really can.
Sure.
I'm not condoning it. Please, if you suffer from that, please reach out and find help.
Yes.
This song has nothing to do with negative feelings.
Yeah.
It is literally, everyone in here is describing they just enjoy physical pain. So, yeah, it's not a them releasing their feelings in song, talking about what they want to do. It is...
Could be.
No, this is just straight up like what we're doing. I want to see Shaggy Tudo go to a bowling alley. He has the line of he got kicked out of his bowling league because all he would do was show up, bite a bowling ball, and then leave.
Yeah,
it was fucking funny.
This is the one where he drops
and then he
it.
immediately drops the F-bomb.
That's the one. Yeah. This is the one I
go ahead and curse me. But yeah, I have one gripe with this song. Mm-hmm. It is just over 5 minutes long. And there is a minute and a half outro. It's too long.
Yeah.
They could have cut it down to 30 seconds at the end after the final chorus, to just keep that instrumental banging a little bit longer. But like, the instrumental bangs for a good 30 seconds after we hear the final chorus, and then the woman shows back up, just singing. It's single voiced, kind of in the background singing, and but then like it's just so fucking long, like it just drags. That's the only real bad thing I have about this song, like. But everybody else, I think, does a pretty good job on it. Madrox has a pretty decent verse in my opinion, but like, yeah, that's how I feel. Again, Violent J gets a long fucking verse. It goes super long verse by Jay, 2 medium verses by Shaggy and Monoxide switched, and then
Shaggy shows
Marz.
up like 5 different times on this, I think.
No, and then it goes Marz, Blaze, Jamie. So again, we're just getting this is Violent J and Friends. That's what this record is.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else on this one?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna move on to track number 5. Call Upon Your Gods.
It's funny how the toughest criminals and thugs and whatever, when they're on their deathbed, you know, like the day before they fry an electric chair, all of a sudden they want to get religious. I heard it like 9 out of 10 inmates on death row are all ultra religious. That's because they know they're about to die, they're about to meet whatever's after death. It's funny, nobody wants to turn to God till it's too late, till it's time for you to fucking die.
Agony, pain, suffering, bang, 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 bang. Chains, devices, torture things. This is hell. Well, might as well be. It's what's next and shit. I live life filthy, sexed. Every bitch in the gutter. Can we rob a mother? Find a shutter and shoot over for each other. I blame it all on the people around me. It's because of them God never found me, right? Before I hit the ground, when I caught 3 in the chest, I should've guessed my time was over. Should've won the fucking best, but I wasn't thinking straight. Caught up in the thug life, was the king on the street. Now I'm asking God to take my life to the pearly gate so I can rest peacefully. But he wasn't helping me. Why is he forsaking me? To eternity of hell, left to rot in the grave. And if it wasn't for the Lotus, I'd still be there today. Call upon your God. Beg for them to help you. Call upon your God. Religion has left you. At the final hour. Cross the final line. Life will end, but there is no end. Call upon your God. Beg for them to help you.
Let's call upon your gods.
Mm-hmm. I love this song.
It's alright.
For it being a slower track.
It's weird for you to be
It
like
is.
to immediately just
That-
this is
That guitar though, like that heavy guitar, like just continuing, so good.
so it's very like it's like doom metal kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I love that chorus though.
Sorry.
Jay and Madrox do good. This was another track that was produced by Mike P. And it is I do find Jay's intro very very interesting when you do have a bunch of people who are in jail and they've committed heinous crimes. And many of them turn to God while they're in prison for the purpose of salvation and finding penance.
I find it very ironic that there are a lot of people who like will profess belief almost their entire lives with bigger body counts than the entirety of death row.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
it's
Just throwing it out there.
it's a hot topic. So I love Jamie Madrox's verse, and apparently it is a diss.
Oh, I don't. So you have to refresh me because I do not remember any of it.
Okay, Madrox's verse. Let me find it real quick. He's one of the final ones. There ain't no end in time, you hear me, heathen bitch boy. Bite your devil tongue before I stab you with this pitchfork. All that shit you talk about, my God is ashamed. Crying in pain, calling his name. You're such a hypocrite. A low-down, inconsiderate piece of shit, and you ain't worth an ounce of spit. Blasphemous, dissing my lord and clocked out. Where's the tough guy that told my lord to go and F himself, bitch?
Huh.
That is a diss to the group A Perfect Circle. Because of the song Judith. And I never knew that. I don't know anything about A Perfect Circle. When I saw like who was in it, I was like, oh, Schmeev would, I'm sure, be familiar with this group. Whether he's listening or not, I'm sure he's heard of it.
Well, remember what you brought up earlier whenever you first got here. A Perfect Circle is another project of Maynard James Keenan.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, apparently there were people that thought this was a diss to Isham, but Madrox actually confirmed that this was directed at A Perfect Circle. I want to point out on Genius, because there's an annotation for it, that's how I found it out. Part of it says, it is known that Juggalo rappers are Christians and believe in God. To which I think, nah!
Oh my God!
You can be a Christian and a Juggalo. They are not synonymous. I have heard many people online who claim Juggalo and are very anti-religious. It's, oh...
Good God.
I want to change that annotation, but I don't think I can, because it's really... They don't go hand in hand.
It's amazing.
So, but yeah, I found that to be very interesting. I've always really liked that verse, and I never, like, pieced together, like, why... But I do find that very interesting that, like, he was directly calling out this group for that.
Good God.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. You laughed. I wasn't sure how you were going to react. I just thought you'd have been like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, for the song Judith, which was created... let me double check. It was created when Maynard James Keenan, his... mother had she suffered a stroke and was restricted to a wheelchair for the rest of her life. She passed away I believe a few years later, but he always held animosity apparently towards God after the stroke, because she was apparently still very very religious and very she held true to her beliefs, or held them so closely, believing that, you know, God was going to take care of everything, and she never recovered from that. And there are so many times where when people are in a very dark place after something like that, like a death, or a very debilitating instance in their life, one of the things that so many people do is retaliate and lash out at God. And far be it from me to tell anybody how they should react.
Yeah.
It's one thing to, I think, try and create something positive out of that negative, but facing that negative with more negative, I think, is only going to cause more issues in the long run. I don't know how popular that song is.
Judith was like one of their biggest hits.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's one that I know by name by them. So.
Okay. So.
But I don't know. It's an interesting thing to have to go on. It's, like, whenever it comes to when bad things happen to people, it's it's a weird line between, you know, people who see, you know, everything that happens as either a punishment or gift from God or whatever, and they're bad, dumb people who do that. I'm just gonna say it, like, you're a shitty person, because that allows you to just decide any time that, you know, a person deserves whatever the fuck happens to them. Where at the same time, you know, you'll say like, oh, he puts hardship in front of us for us to overcome. Like, you're contradicting yourself. Shut the fuck up. and just stop it. Just shut the fuck up. Death hits everybody eventually. It's not a fucking punishment.
How often do we go over philosophy on this?
And I just want you to remember the words of the Book of Job. Shut the fuck up. Shit's gonna happen. It ain't about you.
I don't think that's a quote.
It almost is. When Job's like, his friends are like, nah, man, it's because you done a bad thing. You gotta repent. And he's like, I ain't done nothing. I ain't repenting. And God shows up and he's like, he didn't do nothing. And he's like, but God, why did you murder my family and take everything from me? He's like, shut the fuck up. I do what I do. Deal with it.
Was that Old Testament?
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
And then he goes and gives him back all of his stuff. And by back all of his stuff, I mean he gets a new wife and a lot of new kids. To replace the dead ones.
I'm really concerned that when I die...
Job was a hell of a book.
When I die and I'm, I have to relive or replay the things that happened in my life, is God going to press the pause button on us recording this episode?
Hey, look, I'm just saying. He's over there. He's over there.
He's omnipotent. He knows how I'm feeling about this. I don't talk about religion much, and this album of all of them is making me think of things just because. But what I think
I'm just talking about what's in Scripture. Honest, I may be paraphrasing. But the spirit of what is in there... The
SparkNotes version.
That's what it is.
But the final thing I want to say about it is for Madrox to directly call that out on this, I think is very interesting when, everybody else is kind of just speaking in a very general sense, but Madrox just, no. Who the fuck are you to say this kind of shit? None of them have ever flat out said, that's not like they believe in God or anything.
Right.
I think so much that they've, acknowledged it.
He openly just says it right
That's
in
the thing.
that line.
I think this is the first time where he has...
Which is weird because I didn't read him for that. In prior stuff, I was like, I don't know. He doesn't seem quite as on board with that part of it.
I don't know.
As Jay is. But then, right there, it's like, no, there he is.
So, yeah, this is making me analyze shit. One of the things that we do on this show.
You say we do.
So,
and thus we do. So,
I got nothing else on this one, but that was some left field shit there.
Everyone go read Job. It's a book.
Let's move on to track number 6. It's called And We Dance.
It was a dark, stormy night when 5 children of the Lotus crept into a local cemetery. Their intentions were nothing more than to smoke marijuana leaves and drink alcoholic beverages. But these 5 young boys were soon joined by some very unlikely company. In fact, for the children of the Lotus, this was some company they could only dream of. I'm talking about the dead. Not just any dead. I'm talking about they were joined by 5 ravishing, beautiful, lovely dead women who opened up to these boys and gave them their all.
Do you like the Ouija? We dance. Blood and flesh, romance. Right there, right in front of the tomb. Beautiful, horrific, and the moon. Dead flesh, crazy hormones. Me with a hard dick, her with a neck broke. We did a tango, she breathed. She white blood on the killer's sleeve. Now I ain't never been the one to pass. She might be dead, but she got a nice ass. Rotten to the bone, I like dead meat. Wearing nothing but a panty, shake it to the beat. So you like to dance? Is that magic? Is that your ass up back? I'm grabbing, you're getting kinda freaky. Biting on my neck, my heart is beating fast. My underwear's wet and we dance.
I can't believe we dance, and I don't even dance. I can't believe we dance, and I don't even dance.
Yeah.
track was produced by... Who do we think?
Whew.
3 producers on this one.
What's that?
Well, there's 3 producers on this album.
3? Oh, okay. Oh,
So,
yeah, I know.
Which of the 3 we got?
I'm gonna lean into our third one that I don't think we've heard yet.
Fritz?
Yeah, our boy Fritz.
Nope.
Okay.
It's Mikey Clark.
It's Mikey Clark? Okay.
It is Mikey Clark.
Yeah.
So, this is, if I remember correctly, the first Lotus song I ever heard.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
This was around the time where I was starting to listen to ICP in general. And the guy who got me into them had like a burned copy of, I don't know if it was this album, but I think it was just like some stuff in general. And because I was starting to listen to ICP, he played this. And I definitely remember this one. So yeah, it's a song about having sex with dead ladies.
It's very like Headless Boogie kind of
It
thing.
really is.
It's that kind of shit.
It really is.
I don't think it's as fun as their other songs like that. It's okay. It's got like I like it in general.
I like this more than Headless Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bouncier song, in my opinion. It's a little bit faster, so that's why I love the instrumental for it. I don't know why. It's fun. I kind of want to call out Blaze.
Hold up, I want to call out Blaze.
Oh, you want to do it? Yay!
Blaze in his verse decides to take a stand and point out the disgusting standards that are placed on women in our society,
Right.
and the tragic outcomes that arise from that.
Yes.
In speaking of the dead women with whom he gets, who I believe he says is like a prom queen, some shit.
Miss Teen and shit.
Yeah. And then, upon finding out that she could no longer fit into her prom dress, apparently committed suicide, tragically. And, isn't that not what he does?
No.
What was the thing?
The pressure of, like, being Miss Teen and the prom queen.
Okay.
Pressure was too tight. She cut her wrists.
Yeah, well, hang on a second. Close a little tab. Okay, never mind. I thought I heard like I heard that her dress was too tight or something. I thought that's
no.
I didn't hear the word pressure. I heard dress.
No. Pressure was too tight. Yeah, she was the high school prom queen, Miss Teen and shit. Pressure was too tight. She cut her wrists.
I had heard that differently, and you know what? It still came out almost the same.
Yeah. But you're saying that. I'm calling out.
Go on.
How old was she?
Oh, I didn't catch. No. Yeah, that's fair.
High school.
Well, hang on a minute.
But does age count if she's dead?
Wait. 5 children of the Lotus, my friend.
Oh.
These 5 young boys.
Oh.
With their alcoholic beverages.
The way that's still one of the funniest ways that any word is said. Okay then, you know what? I'll retract my statement. Jeez. The only other thing I got is Jay does a thing.
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay.
It's the thing that you like when done in small amounts.
Oh shit.
Where he raps along literally to how the beat is.
Oh, yeah.
But only for, 3/4 of his verse.
Boom.
He even is kind of changing his pitch to match along with what the instrumental's doing.
Yeah.
And it's so simple. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Compared to, everybody else's verses. But it works really, really well. And that's one of the times where I'm like, okay, Jay, you're okay on this song.
Good touches, man.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, this track, it's about having sex with dead ladies. Probably don't want to listen to it in public. Or you do. Yeah. Play it at your Halloween party.
Whatever.
Play it for the trick-or-treaters.
If we had gotten to this before Scott's birthday, this would have been... it would have been on the playlist.
Well, yeah, it's about dancing.
Yeah. It's fine. Look, okay, I'm gonna be... Okay, so I was worried for a minute, because I was like... Whew, I hope I'm not the only one who did this kind of shit for this playlist, because Dan was also working on it. And Dan had my back. Because he had some shit on there.
If you remember, we talked about this on an earlier episode.
For our good buddy Scott, Stephen Mike Drink, blogspot.com.
Yep. Which reminds me, I didn't look at the last episodes.
I was in charge of part of the playlist for his birthday. And I just exclusively threw on a bunch of ICP and Twiztid songs. Meanwhile, Dan had Spirit Journey Formation Anniversary on there from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which was its own whole fucking thing. But yeah, that's And We Dance. Did you have anything else for that?
No, I did not.
Alright, I think it's time to move on to the next track, which is Black Magic.
Hurragoon, feed the rats. Hurragoon, skin the cats. Heckle, Lucifer. Heckle, crucifer. Meditate, body weight, humiliate. Castrate, contemplate, hate. Decapitate, segregate. Poison, venom, vixen, pleasure. Vortex, vomit, vulture, treasures. Hexafire, hexapain, hexalosses, hell will gain. Blood of children, blood of pig. Dig, Solomon, dig. Dig your grave, be my slave. Lot of wicked spirits rave.
Black is magic, lead my soul. Give my angels all control. Black is magic, let me be. Keep your black tongue off of me. Black is magic, drop your chain. May you never speak my name. Black is magic, watch you cower. Bite your tongue at holy power.
So Black Magic, you can actually see it stylized on things like Wikipedia, and I think some of the streaming sites as Sigam Club. It literally puts Black Magic reversed as the track name, which I thought, oh, that's a nifty gimmick. Don't fucking do it, because it's hard for me to find it. So I have said a lot of times in the past that I really like trade-offs.
Yeah.
I hate it on this fucking track. I hate that Monoxide, Madrox, and Shaggy are doing these trade-offs, and then Jay decides, hey, I'm gonna do this really big verse that... Okay. You listen to Jay's verse. Is that, like, his first draft of Miracles? Did you fucking write?
I wrote Prelude to Miracles.
I love that we're on sync on this shit.
What else could you say about it where he's just like, what about like birds? It's magic. They're music. It is magic.
Lightning bugs.
They're magic.
Fucking magic, dog,
Dude.
It's just there in the air.
It's all around you. You don't even know.
Everywhere in this bitch.
Glade Perkins.
So yeah, you have the three people trading off in the beginning. Violent J gets this long fucking verse that is semi like thoughts strung together, as opposed to when Madrox, Monoxide, and Shaggy are all saying, they're literally just saying like 1 to 3 word phrases that don't connect with each other, and it's just why? Oh god, I just thought of this. I've never seen a Lotus performance. The last time my first Juggalo concert could have been Dark Lotus in 2008.
Really?
And my mom would not let me go, and I was super fucking bummed. But I've heard stories of the members of Dark Lotus, primarily Jay and Shaggy, forgetting their lines.
Oh boy.
Could you imagine this one being done live? I'm assuming they don't do this one live. They wouldn't have done this one live, but like...
It's very lethargic and probably too much so to be done live.
I feel like it'd be just so difficult for some of them to, like, pick up their parts. Like, when they gotta come in.
Yeah.
Not Jay. Jay's like, I got this one easy, motherfuckers. But, like... I don't know. I mean... I listen to this song every now and then, but it is not one of my favorite Lotus songs by any stretch of the imagination. It's just... It's frustrating, and there's the weird trade-offs. Jay gets his thing, and then we get more of the trade-offs at the end. It's just dumb. Of note, there is no Marz, there is no Blaze, which tells me that this is a early Lotus track. And also, this track was produced by Mikey Clark. So, another testament to that. You got anything else on Black Magic?
Literally all I had to write was just the Miracles thing, and this is a pretty, like, boring track, honestly.
Yeah, it's
pretty long, too, for...
Oh, yeah, it's the third longest track on here?
Something like
fourth.
that.
Yeah, fourth longest track. It doesn't need to be.
No, it really
doesn't. So, yeah. Let's move along. We'll get to track number 8, which is Give Me That Blood.
Things that I wouldn't do to taste your blood. Your blood. Things that I wouldn't do to taste your blood. Your blood. Things that I wouldn't do to taste.
Straight for the jugular, raw dog, psycholo, blood killer. I'm the creep in the herds with a thirst for the worst type of shit you ain't heard. Psychopathic, anarchistic, masochistic. Fuck religion, a vampire. Setting churches on fire, bringing down the evil motherfucking empire. Cut a throat to the bone, to the beat on my song, and I'm
Cut yourself, let it bleed, pulsate. My heartbeat bumping like an 808. A shadow caster, phantasma. And I wanna take a drink of your plasma. I'm hanging upside down in the all black room, sticking myself, drinking the blood from the womb. Gotta consume enough blood to keep me alive. Cause if I don't, I'm gonna wither and die. Bye bye.
Things that I wouldn't do to taste your blood.
Give me that blood, give me that blood.
Things that I wouldn't do to taste
All right.
Give me that blood.
Yeah.
You have something you want to say. You started like laughing after Marz's verse.
I heard a thing in the middle of his.
Uh-huh. Did you look up the lyrics?
I mean, I saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, well, it's the line that you're probably thinking of, but it's not that line, it's something else.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Because
go on.
In the background after his lines,
yes.
You got people like, throwing in the little ad-libs.
It's Marz himself, I think.
It's just him? Okay.
I think it is.
Because I like to imagine that after he says, fuck religion, it's just Jay in the back like, what? Pardon me?
Is it after that line, or is it the vampire line?
Was it?
Is it that, or is it the vampire line?
No, is it immediately after fuck religion?
He's
here? What?
Because before that, he says, okay, let me get the lines.
Psychopathic, anarchistic, masochistic, fuck religion.
But after each of those, there's a slight pause that would be the Tech 9, and you hear him do, what? Or like, yeah, or something like that. Like, he's saying hype shit, like, back up, and then that line, he goes, what? What? Like, again, he did the pause that would be where Tech 9 would go, Chuh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I was like, what? It was good.
But I just like to imagine that, like, Jay's just in the studio, he's like, hold on a minute, what? Oh, no.
We didn't tell him about the 6 chairs, So, legit, the first thing I wrote was that Marz is raw. Like, it's funny because his verse has the least to do with the title of the track.
Yeah, no, he's...
Everybody else is like, alright, I can write so much stuff about blood. All he said was he was going for the jugular, and everything else is just like, no, I am fucking your shit up. I never noticed the line where he says anarchistic. I didn't know that's what he said.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it works for him.
Vampires setting churches on fire.
Right, I was like, what the fuck? Like, whenever he says F religion, I struggle with that.
So, I mean, like, the full line is also bringing down the evil motherfucking empire. Like, he ain't talking. I mean, he might be. But it seems more so he's speaking of earthly shitbags.
Quite likely. Jay. Found Jay. Mr. J. Mr. Bruce.
Oh, yeah.
Stop saying bad words. It makes the sharks sad.
Does he, is it just like a thing with them where they need to, like, repeat a slur after they say it? Just to make sure that you really heard it?
I mean, if he would have said it just the one time, I'd have been like, alright, it's over with. But then he, like, emphasizes it the second time. If you're unaware of the word we're talking about, it's the R-bomb.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's like, what was it? It was on, I think it was all the way back on Beverly Hills where Shaggy does that.
God, it might be.
I think it's Beverly Hills.
The actual track or the
No,
album?
it's on the track. It's on the album somewhere. But anyway, yeah, there's that.
I mean, it's just don't do it.
I think that while this has a very good groove,
I love it. I love the beat.
For this one. It's good as shit. I think after the hook,
which was because I didn't say it. This was Fritz the Cat.
Oh, nice.
Fritz and Twiztid.
Good job, Fritz.
It looks like they worked together on it.
Good job, Fritz did. I feel like after the hook, it could have used like a bit to ride out on, but it's fine. It's all right. Because it like they pull out the beat from under it for that until like they have it for like the give me that blood, and then they drop it out for the beginning of the verse and build it back up into that. It's an interesting like balance thing.
Right.
It's real cool. I like it a lot in general.
I love this track. Legit, it's bouncy. It gets me hype.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that whenever Lotus was like doing tours and stuff, this is a track that they would do. And I mean, I could totally understand. It would get people
right.
I mean, the chorus is one of the most simple chants ever, but I could just see the crowd going nuts for it. So, all right. Anything else on it?
No, the only other thing. I do like Blaze and Madrox's verses though, because they each do something like kind of unique. Mm-hmm.
Like Blaze's verse, he starts off where there's like no percussion in it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He just rides that. But then Madrox doing what he do with his voice, making it sound sinister as fuck. Just it works so good with what he says on it. So yeah,
I'm wondering if for live shows they had like a different mix of it for that. I'm curious. I don't know.
How would you figure?
For a live show, I feel like having like the amount of time that there is not a beat behind that is, I don't know. It's rough for a live show. But I mean, like I
don't know.
You can do it. I'm just saying I don't think that they would.
Right.
I'm curious.
I hear you.
But that's all.
All right, we're approaching the halfway point.
We are. Well,
we're actually at the halfway point of our entire episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to track number 9. This is Headache.
Let me go. I hear the words I've spoken. I think my mind is broken. I keep on steady smoking. Hopefully I die from choking. Know what I was just thinking? Maybe if I keep drinking, the voice of quitting, I can escape from this demon deacon. My life's a living hell. Only the voice can tell. Oh please, oh Christ, compel. Bleed me from this evil spell. My body won't stop shaking. These voices keep on making me do things to people. This must be just the work of Satan.
years old, this shit is way out of control. I haven't been to sleep in weeks, I'm sweating, but my body's cold. I'm shaking like a leaf, terrified to go to sleep. Puking from the medication, vital signs is looking weak. I see him in the mirror, he told me come inside. He lives inside my head, so there's nowhere to hide. They want my soul to die, so they can come alive. Possess my body, so everyone will realize.
They say they'll give me pain, they say they'll give me love, they say they'll make me bleed, they tell me up above, they take me down again, this is my medicine. I cut the head off the devil, then I throw it at you. They say they'll give me pain, they say they'll give me love, they say they'll make me bleed, they tell me up above, they take me down again.
Alright. That's Headache.
So, when I started doing my notes on this one, I listened to this album 3 times. I wanted to listen to it more, but because I listened to it twice during work last week, and I was going to do a couple more listens then, but due to some outside shit happening, I didn't work for 2 days, and I had other shit going on, so I couldn't listen to it anymore until last night when I did my notes. And when I was doing my notes, and I was just listening to this thinking, fuck, this is the sleep song. But then I brought Genius up and was paying attention to the lyrics and realized how fucking creepy this song is.
I think so.
It's
I
super
like
disturbing.
this song for a little bit, but it is very long.
It is. It's long.
The longest.
Okay,
it's
second longest.
Well, yeah,
second longest track on this album.
It's the longest.
It's the second longest song.
So okay, let me tell you something. The Odyssey by Symphony X is 24 minutes and some change long. It's shorter than this song.
So, but whenever I said that, like, the song is actually creepy, when I was paying attention to the verses, Jay's and Blaze's stood out a lot to me, which I believe they're the second, third.
Yes.
They're fucked up. Like, it's really, really creepy. But the one that stood out the most to me whenever I really looked at the lyrics was Marz. The second half of his verse is so fucked up. Are you looking at them?
Huh.
It's...
that one. Okay, I remember that. I remember one of those lines.
I'm not going to repeat it, because... Oh, fuck. Just, where's my pearls at? It's...
Well, I learned something about the hook
Uh-huh.
by looking at Genius and hitting the only annotation on this song. The
Yes.
last line of the hook.
Yep.
From it's borrowed from an Esham song.
Yep.
The song Headhunter from
Kill the Fetus.
No, it's KK Kill the Fetus.
It's Kill the Fetus.
I know, but I love that.
Even Esham says Kill the Fetus.
Yeah, I know, but damn.
Are you appreciating things of Esham now?
It's amusing to me.
Well, maybe that'll help us in the future.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe we'll eventually talk about supervillains.
No, I don't think so.
No. Anyways. But yeah, this song, it's not one that I go out of my way to listen to. If it comes on and I can't move my hand to change the track, I'll listen to it, but like, it is one of the ones it's a little on the slow side, and again, just some of the content is really fucked up.
This is one of those songs where I really, really feel what it means to have, 6 people?
6 people on the track.
On a track. It's a little much, you know? Like, because it is cool. Like, the production stuff is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
The beat's good.
There's stuff that actually changes
and people's
throughout
rapping in general is I will say, for the first 2 verses, they're doing that thing that they do, where they're it's between verses and chorus, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't, it's too long. If you're gonna do that, it can't be that long.
This is another track produced by Fritz, so
nice.
It's nice to see.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely sounds different than the shit we heard on Freek Show.
Yes, for sure.
Straight up. And hey, we talked about it that episode. I like the majority of that album, but the production is such a departure from everything else we heard from Psychopathic Records that it's just, there's times where it's a little difficult to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But Fritz, both on this and on Blaze's EP, it's clearly not, he's doing something different.
Yeah.
And it's more in, I think, Psychopathic's wheelhouse, which works. This instrumental totally fits for what they're doing with Dark Lotus.
Oh yeah.
But it's really fucking long. It's super fucking long. Alright.
All good?
I got nothing else. Now we're gonna go on to a song that I think always gets overlooked. This is track number 10. This is Bad Rep.
Everybody let me go. Mom and daddy let me go. All my neighbors let me go. Someone gotta let me. Everybody let me go. Mom and daddy let me go. Anybody that has heard of me, I know they love me. Everybody let me go. Mom and daddy let me go. All my neighbors let me go. Someone gotta let me. Everybody let me go. Mom and daddy let me go. Anybody that has heard of me, I know they love me.
Everybody treats me like I'm the Antichrist. They wanna kill my mama for giving me the life. I'm out my tree, they say. I walk a different way. Get on your knees and pray. Lotus is your judgment day. I like to hang with the hookers and winos and let them give me tats with their heroin needles. What? I love to kiss on the bitches with bad breath and choke her by the neck while I just fuck her to death.
Now tell me, do you love me or do you love me not? Nah, well kiss my ass, the red eye marks your spot. Tell me how you be behind my back and always hate. To my face we straight, about to make me catch a murder case. Tell me, what make your brain tick? What the fuck? To even find the Lotus click, well you gotta look. But you can't see us with trifocal heat specs. Matter of fact, motherfucker, you and my rep. Everybody let me go.
Alrighty. So, this was produced by Mike Clark.
Righto.
And this track,
You said this is overlooked.
I say that because when I was a Juggalo and was downloading tracks on LimeWire before I owned this album, I had never heard of this song.
Oh.
I did not ever hear this song until I owned this record. Oh, which, by the way, my story of getting this CD. After what was it? This was 2008. That was the year I graduated. I had found a copy of Tales from the Lotus Pod on eBay, and it was a buy it now for $25, which was a really good price at the time. And I didn't have, I think I didn't have, like, the money for it or something. So I asked my mother if she would buy it for me as a birthday gift ahead of time. My birthday was in June, so it was a couple weeks prior to then or whatever. But I begged her. I was like, Mom, I can't find the CD anywhere. It's out of print, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
Please, will you buy this for me and let that be part of my birthday gift? I don't really want anything else. Like, I was graduating that year, so I was already expecting, like, okay, well, graduation gift, shit like that. And the CD actually came in the day of my birthday / graduation party.
Nice.
Which you were at.
Oh, hey, shit.
You sang that. You started the happy birthday
People ask
song.
me to conduct happy birthday. I'm like, I don't conduct. What the fuck are you asking me for?
But that's how I got one of my copies.
Oh, shit.
I got a second copy at FYE used for $8.
Woo.
I was like, holy shit, because everywhere else you go, you're finding it for like 40, 50, 60, 70, $80. Like, it's impossible to fucking find the Red Cross version of Tales from the Lotus Pod. And I got a second copy for $8. I have both of them to this day.
Nice.
I still debate on bringing those to VIPs to get signed, and I'm always like, maybe I shouldn't do this, and I will never get the
You
sixth.
have an extra one.
And but it's a matter of not pissing off the people who worked on it. And I will also never be able to get a full set signed, so that's what bugs me out. So yeah, sorry. Again, I brought this up because I have never found this song on LimeWire or anything, or even heard about it until I owned it.
Mm-hmm.
This song legit sounds like they could have switched this with Maniac Killa from Freek Show and would not have, like, known the difference.
Well, let me go back to Maniac Killa to see what I said about that. Oh my god, how many songs were on this? Oh, I didn't say a lot about this. Oh, okay.
But it's just...
That's right, because that was the only Dark Lotus song on there, and that was when I was just talking about, like, is Dark Lotus just, like, ICP, like, Psychopathic Records people doing generic ICP songs? There we go.
But really, like, the style of the instrumental sounds very similar.
I guess.
Even though I think that was... Unless Wikipedia is wrong or whatever, and Maniac Killa was also produced by Mike Clark. Because that one sounds way different than the other tracks on Freek Show. But, excuse me, this sounds just like it, as far as how the instrumental sounds, as far as their voices, as far as how they're rapping. Like, all of that sounds the same. This is Twiztid, ICP, and Blaze on this track, which would make sense for the time. We get no Marz. I got nothing as far as things said.
Really?
Except... You're giving me a smile.
Go on.
Violent J.
Mm-hmm.
No. 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 No.
What's up, y'all? Editing Schmeev here, cutting in just to let you know that at this point, we took about a 20-minute detour to talking about a pretty heavy subject, and we decided to cut that out of the full episode here, and we're just going to set that on its own. It'll be uploaded at the same time, so you can go listen to that right now if you want to, but I'm going to give you a quick warning right here and at the beginning of that one that you're in for 20 minutes of discussion regarding school shootings and the like, and it gets a little bit heated and a little bit political, a lot of bit heated and political, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that before you jumped on head first into that. So do what you're gonna do. Either keep listening here to the rest of the episode where we keep it pretty light, or go catch that, and we'll see you when you get back. Peace. Welcome back, everybody. Whether you skipped that part that we left in the episode, or if I uploaded it as a separate episode and you went to listen to that and now you're coming back, welcome back.
Whatever
it's
you
good
did.
to have you back.
Yeah.
If you listened to it, congratulations. I'm
And-
sorry.
And if you came back after listening to that and you don't have any animosity towards us,
you know,
because it got personal a little bit.
we had a lot of stuff to say.
And
you know.
you know, we're not here to call necessarily anybody that maybe we think is necessarily different minded or slightly different minded. Well, you might be.
We're not looking to start a whole thing.
Yeah.
But we're
I'm
looking
not-
to address what we feel we have to
I'm not
address.
here to get in a verbal fight with anybody, unless you're Donald Trump. I will fucking spit in your face.
I want a real fight, actually.
Yeah.
I've put up the offer before. The gauntlet street fight for all of Congress.
Right.
I will, like, every single one of you, one at a time.
I'll just go, and they'll fall over.
One-on-ones. How many people are in Congress? There's like 500 something. It's
I don't know.
yeah. There's a lot of them.
I mean, what? There's 150 people in Senate.
Every single one of you
107?
motherfuckers. There's two per state.
Yeah, too. So 100 there.
Every single one of you, one by one.
Fucking House of
I'll
Representatives.
do it. I don't give a shit.
So yeah, listen, we're here to have fun, and hopefully our listeners have fun too.
But you know, we're also addressing, because we're listening to music that sometimes says some things.
Yeah. So
And we got to get serious for a minute. And
so if
we'll
you
do that.
if you listened to that and you came back, we thank you.
Welcome.
If you're going to listen to it, please just
You know, I'll have the warning on it, so I want you to listen to it and take the necessary precautions before listening to it.
Let's get back into some Dark Lotus.
Up next.
Oh, we got a fun one here. This is exactly what I want to talk about after that.
Go on.
This is track 11. Bitch, I'm sexy.
Bitch, do you want me? Do you want me? 'Cause I'm famous. I'm famous. Is that right? That's right. Sexy. What? Get deeper on your face, bitch. Ha, 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 ha.
Bitch, I'm the sexiest killer you know. Come equipped with an axe and some love handles. Vampire out the water, straight to land. Can a killer that you know fuck you better than I can? If you say that they could, bitch, you's a lie. You must have never had a juggalo between your thighs. Didn't like the fat kid that was cutting your lawn. Now you're giving headshots for your favorite song.
So bitch, you think I'm sexy? You ain't your pop my willy. Then you best expect me to slap you in your fucking mouth. Oh, that's right, bitch. You like killers in the sky. Sure, I'll fuck, but don't expect to leave alive. I make sweet love to the net and never juggle. Let a fake bitch out for props. Gets a neck wet. Baby, am I sexy? Tell me, am I sexy? Baby, am I sexy? Tell me, am I sexy? Baby, am I sexy? Tell me.
Alrighty.
So this was produced by Mikey Clark.
Ah, it was.
This was another early track for me. I started listening to Dark Lotus.
Alright.
Yeah, I think this was another track that my buddy had me listen to. Funny thing is I, for the longest time, never heard this version of it. This one's slightly different in a re-release.
Interesting.
I
gotta say, so far, I feel like the Mikey Clark tracks on here, because you said that they would have been from around Jekyll Bros time.
They should have been.
They don't sound like it.
So,
like,
well,
anything
between
that
Jekyll Brothers and Bizarre Bazaar, really.
Yeah, even then, like anything that sounds like it would have been from there is that other dude.
Because here's the thing, and I think I've said this before: Mikey Clark has a distinct sound for ICP.
Yeah.
That is not the same for other people.
Well, I mean, it's still ICP.
A little bit, but I don't know. But this definitely sounds different than anything that was on Bizarre Bazaar. That's for a fact.
Yeah, and Jekyll Bros for that matter.
Yeah. So,
Shaggy and Jay are letting us know that it is once again okay to beat women. Specifically, if they're not real fans.
Well, yeah. Duh.
Yeah?
Why are you giving me that look?
What do you got?
So, if anybody would like to do a deep dive on YouTube, you can find a video from 2009 or 2010. I don't quite know for sure when. Your boy was on the YouTubes making some videos.
Oh no.
I used to do some lip sync videos because I had a webcam on my camera and I thought it was cool.
Oh.
And
a webcam on your camera.
Or webcam on my laptop. Sorry, did I say camera? My bad.
It's alright.
And
put a camera on your camera.
Thanks, Exhibit.
So you can make videos while you make videos.
And there was somebody on YouTube. I can't remember how I like knew her, but I think that she like lived in our area.
Huh.
Who asked if I wanted to be a part of like a video of multiple people. And she was like, "Yeah, you could just make the video and then send it to me, and then I'm gonna splice it together." I was like, "All right, cool. Can I be Madrox?" She's like, "No, I took Madrox's verse." I was like, "Well, can I be Marz?" And she's like, "No, sorry, somebody else got him." I'm like, she's like, it could have been like between somebody else and I was like, so I took Blaze.
Right on.
But I believe that I did the whole song.
Uh-huh.
And sent it to her. So You can actually see me doing part of the intro, but she didn't splice it correctly. So it looks like my vocals are, or like my mouth is off compared to the vocals on the intro. It's fixed by the time my verse comes up, where I do Blaze's verse. You will see a skinnier me with long fucking hair. I had hair longer than yours right now.
Damn.
I forgot how long my hair was, which, by the way, if you didn't see on our Instagram or our Twitter post, I posted today, day of recording, which is Monday, pictures of me from that time period with Dark Lotus face paint and cornrows. I hope you're not looking it up.
No.
Okay, great. I am not going to leave a link in there. I'm going to let you guys find it for yourself if you really want to. There is an embarrassing part of me making a gesture like I am sucking a dick. Because you know how I remember? I looked at my favorites last night on YouTube. God. And I just noticed that you can sort how your favorites are listed.
Oh, really?
And you can go from oldest to newest, and I had to scroll like 5 times down, and hey, there's that video! Because I tried typing it in, and I couldn't find it. I was like, well, how is it in there? And so I found it. I was like, oh, that's why it's not in there.
Damn.
So yeah, if anybody, if you find it, let us know. Just let us know that you found it. That's all you have to do. Nothing else. But yeah, it's from an interesting time.
Huh.
It was when I looked. God, did I have facial hair back then? I think I only had like a little bit of some peach fuzz on. But yeah, it's just a good time. I love this song.
It's alright.
Marz is a charmer at the end.
Yeah?
He was like gonna donkey punch her, I think.
Good God.
So yeah. This I mean, I really like this song. I legit do. I know it's offensive towards women who are not juggalettes, and probably to women who are juggalettes. But yeah, this out of the 2 songs involving women on here, this and We Danced, which funny enough are 2 of my favorite tracks on this record. This one I think is the one that probably more people are keen to listen to.
Probably, yeah.
You got anything else on it, bud?
No, not really.
Alright. Let's go on to track number 12. Swarm.
Necronomicon is coming. Mass murderer, strangler, wig splitter, mangler, blood-sucking vampire, dark road is king of fire. Swing off your ceiling fan, jump like an ape, and stomp on your head until it pops like a grape.
And now you flatline, cause I shut your face 9 times. All you see is bright white lies, then you feel your heart stop. Well, bro, good as day as any to die. Ride, I don't give a motherfucking fuck, but bye-bye.
Sitting on a tree branch like a crow, I hawk your every move. Dropping down on motherfuckers' backs and twist their heads like screws. Fuck your electric chair, I don't care. Bring it on, bitch. Come on, crack an egg on my head. I'll fry you an omelet. Deep up in the woods, naked, I do my fire dance. Around the pit I hop with my skull drums and voodoo chants.
Duplicate your DNA, it'll never take shape, it'll only mutate. See the fetus with a microphone, 3 arms, 2 brains, and only 1 leg. Only 1 leg.
Shoot me, come on, blow a hole in my lung. I'll lick out the hole when I swallow my tongue.
That's the home in the world where hate and anger's the key. You can tell the judge was recreating all that shit you see on TV.
I feel for the unclean, love the unseen. Need the obscene, make your ass bleed to extreme. What a dream mean when you wake up screaming. With a demon, sucking in your dick, getting semen.
Bullets piercing through your skull, ram my fist into your jaw. Retract my hand, release it, take the chicklets fall into the street. Pull your eyelids over your head, staple them to your skull. To bleach into your eyes as I face fuck your girl. This bread I eat, this oath I swear, as I inflame myself with prayer. There is no grace, there is no guilt. This is the law, do what thou wilt. A cup full of chicken blood.
That's like a a minute 45 to get to the first chorus.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is the we gonna fuck you up track.
Yeah.
That's basically what I got.
I just said it's good chopping about nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much just Madrox and Marz.
Yeah.
Marz did some nice chopping.
It really stands out in how much it contrasts with everybody else on the track.
Mm.
And I don't mean that necessarily. It doesn't flow well into
Right.
other people's stuff. Like, they had, like, because it comes back in a later verse. I believe somebody still chops out another verse in here.
Marz does.
And it's just like, without enough people doing that.
Yeah, it seems out of place.
Yeah, because it's cool whenever somebody will chop up a verse and then somebody just comes in and just
continues that.
Well, no, I mean, if there's like a breakup in it, where because like the first part of it, boom, boom, it flows right into the next one. It's fine for somebody to take it and slow it down off of that,
right?
But if the rest of them just stay there, then it just feels really weird that it happened in the first place.
No, you know what, I agree.
But it's like pretty good in general.
This, I mean, I will say though, I do like that everybody has equal sized verses. Like, so we get the quick trade-offs.
Mm.
Like, that at least helps, like, give it some identity compared to some of these other tracks. Otherwise this would kind of just, while it is like a bit more of an up-tempo track that I do like, if it didn't have that going for it where, okay, this person's doing it. Oh, no, this person's doing it. No, this person's doing it now.
Yeah.
Like, it would kind of, like, fall under the radar, possibly. Someone that's not on here, though, No Monoxide.
Really?
I did not notice it until doing my notes.
Interesting.
But yeah, so we have a track that's got no Violent J, essentially, and then no Monoxide. Another thing is, in the very beginning of the intro, we hear Violent J say Necronomicon is coming.
Yeah.
So apparently one of the rumors that was happening prior to this album coming out, if I remember correctly, was that there was supposed to be like directions or something in the booklets of like Bazaar, and I think Freek Show, or like an Isham album or something, that whenever you put them together, they were supposed to like create a map for something regarding the Necronomicon. Huh. And then somebody at Psychopathic was like, hey, that's a stupid-ass idea! And Jay was like, yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we get.
ARG shit can be pretty fun sometimes.
Anything else on Swarm?
No.
I feel like we made ourselves tired after this discussion.
I mean, like, I literally didn't have a lot to say about it. It's just like they're chopping and stuff, and like I did not do I did some looking up of like lyrics and stuff, but even this one I was scrolling through and I'm like, I don't feel like they're talking about anything.
I did not say though. Swarm. This was produced by Mike P.
Okay.
So,
like I said, it sounds like it would have been a Jekyll Brothers thing.
Because he's got like, he's putting in that like
he
rock
throws
element,
in the rock shit, yeah.
And normally that's Mr. Clark, but nope. All right, let's move on. Track 13. I Want to Die. Also, the name of this track is I Want to Die.
Well, there you go.
Now that I'm dead and gone, look at me, I'm floating like the breeze. With my roots strong like trees, I'm filtered in your memories. Holding the candle like vigil, saying a prayer. My name is Grace, buried with the pain on my face. I put the chase up long enough. I lived a lifestyle wrong and tough, and now my life spans up. I give a fuck, I'm about to run it in the afterlife. And hopefully they put my soul in the butcher knife.
If I was to die and make a lot of people happy, no funeral possessions, no plot at the cemetery. Finally, I could be alone in my own world. The wagons come take me away from the killing field. If I was to die, would you finally shut your mouth? Understand what I am, understand what I'm about, like curse. Place me high upon your pedestal, I'm about to find out. I wanna die so I can see the other side. I wanna die so I can fly. I wanna die, take me to the other side. I wanna die so I can fly. I wanna die so I can see the other side. I wanna die so I can fly. I wanna die.
All right.
I mean, same, but for different reasons.
Guys, It's time for a 90s PC adventure game. I'm hype. That intro, that synth, it screams like firing up a Packard Bell to play something, man. I fucking love it. I love that synth line. It's so good, but it is it's like a fucking like I'd hear it in like an old ass LucasArts game or some shit. I fucking love it.
I feel you.
But in general, talking about dying and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people are just talking about like it's almost going back to like call upon your gods and stuff. Talking about like, man, I'm surprised. It happened. I'm dying. Oh well.
Jay, I feel like is
going too early and shit.
Jay is, I think, the only one who actually like constructs the best verse of like, this is what's going to happen when I die.
Yeah.
This is why I want it to happen.
Right.
Like
talking about having the
sense.
great mysteries answered at the end.
Yep. That's the best we can say. Did I say who produced this one? I don't think I did. This one was produced also by Mikey Clark.
Yeah. That's my dude. Man.
Yo. That's my man's in there. Yeah. I mean, this song is fine. We're getting a bit of a slower end after Swarm. Actually, Swarm I think is like the last high energy one that we get out of on this record. So if you like some slow boys, this quarter of the album is for you. You ready to move on this one?
I am ready to move on.
We're gonna move on to track number 14. This is tough for discrepancy, but what it looks like, it's the Crows. It looks like it could be Black Crows as well, which is actually how I knew it. But
interesting.
Some places are calling the Crows, so that's what I went with.
It seems like that's what we do.
I can hear him whisper my name. I can feel him watch me every now and again. I watch him float along the clouds, hunting for blood stains. My soul's almost out, and he can only see the pain. Wings spread on the perch they sit, conversating with the devil on some who's next shit. I feel the spirits rise when the blackbirds fly. When it's time to die, only the crows know why.
12 o'clock on the dot, my blood runs cold. Piercing gaze through the window, got me in a chokehold. Visions of death, pinnacle, sacrifice, and the ultimate price. I'm taking my own life, feed the yellow eyes in the sea right through me. Talking to me, the beyond consumes me. The black road takes my thoughts and plants seeds. The black road plants his feet in overseas. Our Father of Shangri-La, hallowed be thy name. If the world turns over, save me from the fire rain. Keep me pure, keep me clean as the lotus grows. I ask you for forgiveness. Keep me from the crows.
Black feathers, black eyes, black wings. Perched atop the cemetery.
Crows are wonderful, beautiful creatures, and you leave them the fuck alone, you bastards. Don't talk shit with my bird friends.
I mean, jeez. I mean, I was really, really worried. I saw an attempted murder on the way up here, but there was only 2 crows. There weren't 3.
Yeah, couldn't gather.
I love this fucking track. I love it. This one, this is one of only. Actually, this might be the only track on here that is just ICP and Twiztid.
Oh, sure.
Which was the original incarnation of what this was meant to be. So this sounds like this was made in 1999. Like
this one, because it's so...
This is a Mikey Clark track as well, so...
Because it's so late in the album, like, I was getting along and I was like,
placement.
Alright, I'm gonna make it. And I want to die hits, and I'm like, yeah. And then this one, unfortunately, just kind of dropped off after that for me.
See, that's the thing. I think the placement of some of these songs some of the placements is just not correct.
Right.
But just, I don't know, everything on this track, just, I love it. I do like, let's see, what was it that I put on here? I wrote, Jay says words wrong on purpose so they rhyme. What was the phrase?
Shit! Yeah.
Midnight, sunrise, sunfall, crow's beck and pharaoh's call. No, that's.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck. I'm just gonna look at
The Raven, have I been forgiven a haven of crows watch.
This guy.
Hey, we talked about it on Psychology 101.
Yeah, I know.
Like, when you change the way a word sounds to fit the rest of the rhyme scheme, it can work really well.
Here's the difference.
Black blood within the Raven, have I been forgiven a haven.
Thirsty and thirsty are pretty close. You can bend.
Right.
You're bending it.
Yeah.
He didn't bend that.
He said it wrong on purpose.
He kinked it. Like, you can't straighten that back out again.
I don't know. I thought it
but
worked.
it's really weird. Okay, so like that's a weird thing about delivery in the rap game.
The avid rapper you are, you can tell us about this.
So whenever you do something like that, depending on how you bend the word, it's going to come off in different ways. Like, it'll either come off as, like, sometimes it will just come off as more comical.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like in this one, it almost sounds like it's a comical bend instead of, like, you know, one that can be taken as seriously as I feel like he's trying to in this. That's why it hit me in a way, and I was like...
I mean, the theming of this song is just very dark.
Yeah.
And that's what I think, like, because even the way he says it is just, it's very, very deliberate. And,
right.
and like, when I say forced, I don't want to mean, like, as in he's trying to make this work and it doesn't work. I think it's like, he's trying to show the feeling of the phrase he's trying to convey.
I suppose.
So that's how I got it. But I mean, anytime that you will adjust words to fit your narrative, some people can do it, some people can't. The song, which song is it?
I don't know.
It's on Eminem's first album. He raps orange with like 2 or 3 different things. Yeah. It's really good. And it's not like he's like saying anything necessarily different. It's just how he's rapping. It fits perfectly.
That time when he was hanging out with Josh Peck and he hit his head on the door hinge.
Door hinge! That's actually one of the phrases he
I know,
uses.
yeah, I figured as much.
4-inch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I thought I was fine with it.
Yeah.
I think that, I think each of them do really good jobs in their verses. But I think Madrox excels completely. His voice.
He does a very good job describing what a crow looks like.
This is one of the tracks
Black stripe, yellow paint. Go on.
I just think that, like, this is probably one of the best uses of his, like, sinister voice. Like, it fits with the instrumental and what they're describing. Like, it's, I don't know. I love it. I think that this is still one of my favorite Lotus tracks, and it's one of my favorites on this one.
Cool.
Let's go on to track number 15.
Home stretch.
This is Juggalo Family.
And they wanted to know if I would trade 10 Juggalos for 100 mainstream fans. Yeah. And I said I wouldn't trade 10 Juggalos for 100,000 mainstream fans. 10 Juggalos is priceless.
I got love for my homies, members of the Lotus. United we stand, squashing all deadly forces. Been to hell, could've spent eternity there. All the bad shit I done, I should still be there. Juggalos, can you feel me? Worldwide, running with a hatchet straight out the Lotus Pod. always got your back till the end, screaming Juggalo, Dark Lotus, psychopathic, that's the way it goes.
So many people in the matrix die alone, hey. Not me, my soul belongs to Juggalos, they keep me going when I'm down and out. I pick the phone up, drop them a line and hear them shout, saying Twiztid is the shit, and I'm down with the clown. Dark Lotus for life until I'm dead in the ground. I give a dap to all my homies and killers who get it started. All my Juggalos always represent for the departed. Yeah.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy. Say what you will of me. I'll always have Juggalo family.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy. Say what you will of me. I'll always have Juggalo family. 6 individual pedals, 4 for 1.
Oof.
Yeah.
This is the track of this album.
It is, absolutely.
It really is.
100%. I'm going to split off from you on that one. Because I don't necessarily believe that it fits as a Dark Lotus track per se. This would close out a Joker's card.
You know what, and I agree with you. I agree with you completely.
But it's still probably my favorite track on this album.
Exactly. Who do you think produced this one?
That's a tough one. It's one of the mics, I would think.
It's not.
It's Fritz.
Fritz and Twiztid.
Fritz.
This one. I'm very surprised. I didn't know that until just looking at that now.
This is Fritz doing a very good Mikey Clark impression.
Right. So yeah, this track closes out Lotus concerts from what I've understood.
I can understand why.
Just everything about it is just this. If you would have put this at the end of a Joker's card, as you said, this could have fucking closed out the 6th.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't think anybody would have been mad by it. Actually, more
Not
people
as mad
would have
as
been.
they were.
More people would have been happy by it, actually. But like this song is so positive sounding. Like it's. I mean, it's. It's just they're talking about how they would be nothing without the Juggalos.
Yeah,
like flat out. That they're basically. I mean, it's basically a thank you to them. It's
fucking Down with the Clown.
Yeah, it pretty much is. And yeah, it is a bit weird that you'd have it on this, like, and not something like a Psychopathic from Outer Space, you know?
Yeah.
Or just on an Insane Clown Posse album.
Yeah, like a straight up ICP release.
But I mean, just it's good, and it's interesting in that like it is a bit slower, it's a bit plodding through, but just it works. It fucking works. There's no way that you could like change up this song and have it still be good. I'm saying that because reasons.
So this song, has sort of a fake out ending.
Yes.
Where it cuts back to the thing that you hear in the intro, that little interview bit, and you figure that that's probably what it's going to end on. Jumps right back in to ride that that hook out for the rest of the track.
It's just like Pass Me By.
Yeah. Which led me to a thought.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think that interview, I think that was from Howard Stern. I could be wrong, but it would make the most sense.
What would you say is the weirdest fake ending that you have heard in a song?
Ooh.
What's that? I got 2 particular highlights that I can bring up.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of many that have that. If I would, it would be probably a Psychopathic one.
That's fair.
Because I feel like so many songs nowadays are either catered for the radio or they're not well known enough to have that. fans, or rather that they have the exposure. So I don't know. Why? What you got?
2 that I got.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the slightly less weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Alice in Chains, Rain
Okay.
When I Die.
Okay.
The ending of that song, they're jamming out on the riff, and it fades out. Like, it fades out, then fades back in to just end.
That's weird.
The other one, The Miracle by Queen.
Okay.
I'll play this for you after this, because you just need to hear the end of this.
I might have it, but okay.
Have you heard of, you know the song One Vision, right?
It doesn't...
Oh.
Doesn't write
The important thing is, the miracle at the end of it goes from a pretty slow tempo to breaking into an up-tempo thing for a while. And, you know, Brian May's just doing his guitar shit.
Right.
And then, while that's happening, it crossfades, not timed with anything, into, like, a completely, like, almost back to the same original tempo for an outro section.
I just got one.
Go on.
Sorry. 2 of them.
Go ahead, because those were the 2 I had.
I don't remember the names of the specific songs, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But they are on the same album by the same band. The album, What You Thought You Heard by Borealis. I told you about them before.
You've told me about them, yes.
They have, there's at least 2 tracks on that CD where their song fades and their song ends and it fades out. Mm-hmm. And then it fades in doing something that is totally different than what they just played. And then that fades out. Like, it plays this groove or whatever for like 20 seconds of like, the one sounds like total surf rock. Mm-hmm. And then the other one just sounds like a funky groove. And it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I literally just thought of that. Fucking Borealis did that. Because I remember hearing the one thing and I'm like, why didn't they make a song with that? Because it's a cool groove. But yeah. This, yeah, man, Juggalo Family is just, it's such a fucking great song.
Hell yeah.
Like, it ticks all the boxes. Like, I don't think that there's a bad verse on it, for one. There might be one person or 2 who have better verses, but that doesn't mean that the people they outshine did a bad job.
Right. No.
And I feel like what happens whenever you have these tracks where it is a quote-unquote family track where you have, you know, everybody on it, I feel like they try their hardest to put the most emotion or just effort in what they're saying on it. Oh, yeah. You know? And again, you're going to have people who are like, this verse is best, this verse is best. Like, Jay's probably is the most genuine because he's... ICP is one of the best examples of coming up from nothing.
Yeah. And
doing something. And he's practically yelling at the end of it.
Right.
Because of how much it means to him.
That's like one of the things about it is that when it comes to a lot of the songs that they have, sure, maybe they have like some kind of investment in what they're talking about because they want to say something.
Yes.
But whenever it comes to a song like this, like that's coming directly from like a very real identifiable place. You don't have to search. Like, I don't think they have to search much for like the gratefulness that they feel for the people who allow them to do what they do. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it just comes a lot easier to be able to you know,
it's because
express your appreciation in this.
It's because it's one of the most personal things that you can go over.
Exactly.
You know, you're talking to people who've been rapping for maybe 10 years, give or take, that again came up from fucking poverty. We've talked about this so many times before. They came up from poverty and built up to where they were at this point, being, you know, known nationally.
Yep.
Okay. You know, loved or hated, they were known.
Yep. And
if it wasn't for people who gave them the time of day to give them a chance and actually continue to support that, they wouldn't have made this song. Right. They wouldn't have been able to make the song. Nope. Okay? It's just,
Yeah, I feel like it comes a lot easier to be able to pull that out of yourself than, like, almost literally anything else on here. No matter like, what it is that you're... even if you're talking about a very real thing, this is, like, specifically personal and identifiable more so than speaking into mythology that you have.
Right. And I think that definitely translates to.
It's like taking off the training weights, man.
But I think this song does speak for a lot of Juggalos, and that's why I think that this is the track that so many people will turn to. I don't think this is like. Okay, remember when we talked on Freek Show and I said that We Don't Die is the Twiztid song?
Sure.
I don't know if this is quote unquote the Dark Lotus song, but it's definitely high up there.
So far, it is.
It definitely is.
At this point, probably.
As somebody who knows 4 albums by them, it's still like a high contender.
Yeah.
Like there may be like fucking 5 songs that people will list off, but I guarantee this is the one that people are going to mention probably the most. And that's Tales from the Lotus Pod.
But Mike.
What?
Wait.
What?
I'm looking at my screen.
Yes.
I see.
It's a big screen.
I see another track on here.
No, you don't.
Well. Let's just play it and find out.
What is this 16 called .com?
Perhaps I snuck a thing in here.
What?
You weren't paying attention.
Why would you do that?
Well, I was trawling the interwebs.
Whoa!
And I picked up on this little tidbit.
Oh.
It was you thought you had the whole CD.
Oh my goodness!
But actually, there was one track that I had to to look up and download off of a sketchy website. And we're going to listen to that right now.
Oh, okay.
.com.
Hey, guess what? We're just going to fucking talk over this because this is barely a fucking song.
Hold up. Let them get through a few... Let's get a little bit into a verse here.
Do we have to?
A verse?
The fuck is that concerning this?
Well, let's listen. Let's listen. Give them a chance.
BazarNinjas.com.
For Juggalos by Juggalos.net.
FagoLovers.com. JuggaloProductions.com. FreeRingCircus.com. Psychopathic News Hotline of Florida.
All right.
ICPMerchTraders.com.
Church of the Dark.
That was earlier on. Oh, maybe it's not. They mention Real Juggalos, which I believe is now Juggalo News. I don't know if Juggalo News is still around, but that was the first site that I got a lot of my information from, and then I went on Fago Lovers. So yeah.
See, I considered for a little bit when I thought maybe I would have time at some point in my life to do such a thing, that I was going to like look up some of the .coms listed there and see if they still exist or like what they look like, if anything happened to them.
I love the fact that some of those aren't even websites, and some of them are like places of business.
Yeah, some of them
like that.
There are hocky teams, like deck hockey teams.
There was a fucking coffee place in Seattle.
Yeah. Like a hotline hotlines that people
various
set up.
hotlines,
yeah.
A couple of them. Why?
Oh, that's an extra thank you, man.
Why?
Just a thank you.
Why was this on after Juggalo Family?
Hidden track.
It's not a hidden track.
Well, they pretended it was.
It's nothing. No Marz, no Monoxide.
Was this around the time where was this in the era where hidden tracks just started being a track at the end that they didn't label? Because they do that nowadays, where it's just it doesn't have any of the blank space before it. It's literally we made another track and we called it.
This was
hidden.
produced by Mike Clark. And we'll see that instrumental.
Good groove.
And we'll see that instrumental later on as
cool.
well. Yeah, that's fucking. I actually.
It's just an extra.
Yeah, but this is another thing that why would you have this on a Dark Lotus CD?
Oh yeah, I guess
it fucking. I could have had this at the end of Psychopathic Records space. There was more than enough space on there.
Yeah.
Okay, you could have done that, and I don't think people would have been.
Because I was going to
had this hidden at the end of the 6th, and it would have made sense.
Yeah,
I'm serious though.
Could have done that, yeah.
It would have made sense, but it doesn't in the context of this record.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is we'll do a quick discussion of this, and then we have one more song to talk about. I'll find it. I'm going to send you the
lyrics.
Yeah, the link that I have to your phone. You'll have to turn it off, your sound off.
Yeah, I got it.
But we're going to play one more. Actually, we'll talk about this first, because then we'll listen to the song.
Go ahead.
So, this album was released July 17th.
2001.
Which, it might have been, like, released at The Gathering or shortly before The Gathering. I know that much. And at The Gathering, Dark Lotus performed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after they performed, Marz was kicked out of the group. So if you were at The Gathering in 2001 and you saw the Dark Lotus set, you are one of select people who have been available for the one and only performance of the original 6 members of Dark Lotus. So what apparently was happening was Marz was on his prior record label, Imagine Records, and the story was that he was hopping on to do Dark Lotus and was going to get out of his contract with Imagine so that he could sign with Psychopathic. Now, whenever he was doing his thing with his original group, which was called Marz,
mm-hmm.
and he just took the name Marz to do that, because I guess Jay didn't really care for the actual band. He just liked Marz himself.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's one of two things. Either A, Imagine wouldn't drop him or like let him out of his contract, or B, he decided he wasn't going to leave his contract with Imagine and was just going to use Dark Lotus as basically like publicity to rise his stock and help sell his record that would come out on Imagine. Now, mind you, whenever he joined Lotus, Jay was the only one who really liked him. Shaggy didn't care for him, Twiztid didn't care for him, Blaze didn't care for him. I guess in the sense of they didn't think that he was really as special as Jay thought he was.
Interesting.
So it caused a lot of problems after that whenever they decided to drop him.
Mm-hmm.
That started a set of events where Violent J was basically removed from power for a while.
Oh.
He was making very poor decisions, starting with Marz. When they would tour, Jay would offer their like opening bands a lot more money than they should have gotten because he just wanted to, be nice and, see them smile and stuff like that.
Good for him.
But it was just poor business decisions, and so it got to the point where anytime that he wanted something to happen, he would bring it up, and I think they said to like Rob Jumpsteady, and possibly Alex, probably some of the other people as well, to vote on it and decide whether or not something would go through. Now,
that's small scale unionizing your workplace.
Now, I told you that I wanted you to check out the re-release of this record. Because Marz got replaced by ABK.
Yeah.
There are some tracks where they just straight up remove Marz's verses, but for the most part, they straight up put ABK in there and he did his own verses.
Okay.
What I would like is I'm just going to put that on our drive like we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not telling you to do an entire episode for it.
Sure.
But I'm going to give you the tracks where they are changed. Just listen to them once to get the difference, and then we'll talk about them shortly on the next episode.
I'll get a thing.
But Violent J says something on one of those, and Marz had retaliated.
Oh.
What we're going to do is I'm going to play this. Am I already on the thing? I'm not.
Yeah, it's on there. It's blinking.
Oh, okay. Whoop. Sorry that if this sounds
it's
loud,
cutting
everybody.
out. I'm gonna cut it out. Shut
Oh,
up.
okay.
Don't talk about it.
Oh, great. Okay. Great. That's all I want. Okay. If you just want to play that first one, this is The Real Dark Lotus.
Hey, yo, God.
Yes, Marz.
I've been betrayed, man, by someone I thought was my bro, over jealousy and greed, over money.
He was afraid of you.
Yeah, but he keeps attacking me, man. Every turn.
The weak lie. The strong speak the truth. Unleash your truth out of him, my son.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't believe that you don't recognize me. I am
Dark Lotus.
You really ain't nothing but another jive turkey motherfucker riding on the head of my dick, trying to imitate the race.
Dark Lotus.
There's a million juggalos watching this shit, and I know they don't like you doing my shit and copping out like a bitch. You know, I don't mind you doing my shit, but baby, you gotta do it right. I'm gonna show you how to whoop a motherfucker's ass.
I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. I'm gonna jack your shit. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What's up, motherfucker? What you gonna do? I'm the real fucking Lotus. Lord of the gods, get a raw for the angels that fall. And if y'all wanna die, bring it on. I'm the source of your fall. I'm the death, I'm the light, I'm the rise and the fall. I'm the book of the law. I'm the six and the six and the six facing east for the sun to release the black priest, warrior, destroyer, the black beast, thrown out of heaven. Never cry for the weak, never hide fucking sheep. You believe that your God is alive? I'ma prove that he ain't. If he is, may you all fucking die. May you burn in the fires of hell, crucified like the angels that died. Do you hide in the darkness of light? Breath of the hopeless, the war for the night. Supreme and the terrible God that consumes the abused that refuse to obey. So fuck, I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. I'm gonna jack your shit. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What you gonna do? I'm the motherfucking Lotus. Dark Lotus. What's up?
Interesting.
So Marz released his album Lung Fu Moshi. I believe that's the one that was originally promoted. And then I think a year later he released the album Gorilla Pimpin', which actually has John Davis on it.
Oh.
Korn. And he, I think, had a song that was talking about the Juggalos, because he was still getting support from them because he actually was happy of their fan base.
Yeah.
Jonathan Davis wanted nothing to do with that because of ICP talking shit about,
Of course, yeah.
his past. Something very interesting to talk about is that Marz found God.
Really?
A couple of years ago.
Interesting.
Marz did, this style music, and then I believe he denounced doing horrorcore ever. Did some stuff. He had a group called $1 Billion Ballers.
I saw that.
Which was kind of your stereotypical street rap,
Yeah.
line, things like that.
Sure.
But
Young Money. Whatever.
in recent years, he has he's found God, he's found Jesus, and he's making music for that. And you know what? It's definitely a 180 from this, but hey, more power to him. It is I listened to that song in the past, and I hadn't listened to it for a long time. But reading the lyrics, there's some rough stuff to
you don't
hear.
say.
I said it, like, he has some of the most raw verses on this record.
Yeah.
So, but I just wanted to kind of bring up that history because it's a big deal in what happened in Psychopathic Records. But we're not going to talk about that anymore.
Real arrogant dude, I will say, on that track.
He was, and he felt that he had every right to be that way.
I mean, granted, you did say that he brought a lot of, like, the inspiration for, like, what Dark Lotus ended up being, sort of, for this album.
I think that Jay had a blueprint, and Marz kind of helped feed into that, but helped put them on tangents as well.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I posted a meme last week.
You did.
I showed you that one of
Yeah,
the dude, like the sign that says "Change My Mind."
That guy.
And I said that the first Dark Lotus album is a disjointed mess. Change my mind. And I didn't really have anybody on Twitter say anything, but I did have people on Instagram.
You got some engagement on the Instagram.
And one person agreed with me. The last person who, like, commented. He was one who agreed with me. And I think what people interpreted me saying that as was the album is bad.
You did call it a mess. A disjointed mess.
Right.
There's some connotation to that word.
Now, we said at the beginning of this episode, this album took a little over 2 years to make. You can tell. You really can.
A little bit.
And the fact is, when you have tracks like The Crows and Black Magic, they are clearly songs that were made around the same time as, say, Echo Side.
For sure.
They are tracks that were conceived in the early stages of Lotus, and we know how it was going to sound based off of those songs. But after Jekyll Brothers touring, after Bizarre Bazaar, after touring with Bizarre Bazaar, after adding Blaze, after adding Marz, we're getting a significant shift in
stuff like Alibaba.
Exactly.
Which, again, like I said, it sounds like a Mikey Clark thing, but that other guy, the other Mike, sounds like a dude,
Mike P,
who you can just, like, it sounds like they could have just said, like pointed to something else that they did, and he'd be like, I can give you something like that.
I mean, we'll hear Mike P on multiple records from here on out.
Like, I'm curious.
This was the first thing he worked on.
I'm curious if he did just, like, go into, like, just like, hey, let me hear, like, some of your, like, the last couple, well, no, just, like, the last couple things that they did, because it would have just been Bizarre Bazaar and Jekyll Brothers, because it sounds like he could have done something on one of those, like, very easily.
Well, then it'll be interesting whenever we get to some of those other records and I ask, okay, well, what do you think, like, who produced it or whatever?
Oh.
But
I'll be wrong about all of them.
But it's just hearing songs like The Crows and Black Magic, but then switching it up to, you know, Bad Rep, which again I think was made around the same time as Maniac Killa. Mm-hmm. Because the style of the instrumental sounds similar to it, the way they're rapping, the way their voices are, sounds different. And then you have like Give Me That Blood or And We Danced. Those, I believe, sound later. You know, well, And We Danced might have been around, like, Freek Show era too, but, like, you know, Bitch I'm Sexy, that doesn't sound like something that they made in 1999, you know? And you also have to think of, okay, well, who's actually on the track? Most of the tracks that have Marz on them would have been slightly later tracks.
Yep.
I would be willing to bet the Juggalo Family was one of, if not the last songs that they made. Okay? Having Marz on that is, like, it's crazy, especially for people who maybe never listened to Dark Lotus, and if you put it on today, they'd be like, oh, well, who's this guy?
Right.
You know? And you get nothing nowadays because of the beef that happened, and all, like, nowadays they want nothing to do with each other. Okay, fine. But the reason I say it's disjointed is we had an idea of what Lotus would sound like in 99, and it seems like they change their mind a third of the way through.
Right.
And then they continue to change their mind.
It does seem like an extension of ICP.
It does. And the fact is...
with that comes the territory of what ICP is, which is sort of ever-changing.
I agree. Now, one thing that I'll say, and I'm hoping you agree with me on this one.
Okay.
We talked about how, especially on Freek Show, where Twiztid could have like a generalized idea of what to talk about on songs, but in literally the most basic sense, and it was kind of like something that devolves into, yeah, we get it. They can't snap in. They can't
lock in on stuff.
Yeah, they couldn't have a topic and expand upon it.
Right. They couldn't really dig into it. It's very surface level.
But this album, I think they do it.
They're a bit more focused because I feel like they're not giving themselves something, they were being given something to work with.
I think that Violent J came up with the majority of the concepts of what the songs would be about. Mm-hmm. And they were like, okay, we got this.
Right. You can...
And I think the majority of the time they do get it.
Yeah.
Like, and Blaze, I think anything that he was on, he nailed just fine.
Sure.
Okay. And Marz decided, okay, I'm on this. I'm going to say the most fucked up shit that I can think of. Booyah.
Like, you can give somebody, like, all the fucking materials to build a house. But if you tell them, build this and point to a specific thing, they got something to work with. They can... It might not be exactly what you're looking for, but it's gonna be in the vein.
And this is why I said that this is a disjointed mess. I think that the placement of some of these songs is very awkward.
The sequencing is a little...
The Crows should have been much earlier in the album.
Probably.
I think that it's a very dark song, and having it earlier on, have it after Alibaba. You know?
Oh, no, because then you have the same problem that we have with Something.
You know what, okay. No, because Black Crows is a bit faster. Or have it after Hurt Myself, something.
Sure.
But then Call Upon Your Gods is slower. It's just... I say it's a mess because it's not something that they sat in the studio for a month or 2 months or 3 months and hammered out. It's something that took so long that they feel like they had no guidance.
I mean, like Mikey Clark was like out. I don't think was he around for like actual like sequencing stuff for this? I don't even know if he ever did any of that. I don't know.
No, I
don't know what his job as producer was, because producers sometimes will do that, but he produced beats for them.
I don't know if he did that, but I mean, I'm sure by the end of the time it got to just be Mike P was doing that. You know, but. Yeah, I say disjointed. I'm not saying the record is bad. I'm saying that it is such a hodgepodge. It almost doesn't even feel like a group's album. It feels like a compilation of tracks. Like, if you would have told me that this was a record that is comprised of quote-unquote the best songs from 3 CDs that came out one year after another, okay, I'd agree with that. Maybe.
I question some of these being on here, but whatever.
What I'm saying,
yeah, I know what you mean. Like it doesn't.
So many songs sounds like they're from different eras, and that's why I say it's disjointed. Now, how many times have I said that listening to these records, I grow to appreciate some of these songs more?
Sure, yeah.
Listening to this album, I like it as a whole less.
Cooled off.
Now, before the pitchforks and the fire get thrown at me.
People are real big on Dark Lotus.
People are real big on this album.
That's a weird one. I mean, like, there's some stuff on it, but...
I have said in the past that their second album is probably my favorite, and I think it's because it's the first one I bought. But I think that they have a better end goal on that record, that they're able to, and I think it was something that they got in the studio and we're like, okay, on this day we're going to work on this song, on this day we're going to work on this song, on this day we're going to work on this song. It was something that they had a schedule for.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that they were, sitting there and writing 3 verses, and then they don't touch it for another couple weeks. This record is important for the fact that it's Dark Lotus that finally fucking happened. Psychopathic Records came out of nowhere. Yeah. Basically. Okay? But we heard about this group for 2 years. Is it ever gonna fucking happen? Oh shit, it fucking happened. I like songs on this. Yeah. And I don't think I necessarily like any of the songs less, but the album just doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah,
and that's the issue I have.
For the stated intent of this, it's supposed to, they're darker stuff and all that.
Yes.
And then you look at it and you say, like, well, what is Bitch I'm Sexy doing on here?
And we danced.
And we danced. Like, these are, they're ICP songs.
They could have been.
Straight up. Like,
they could have been on an ICP record. They really could have. This is why when we said this before, is Dark Lotus should feel like it's not Violent J from Insane Clown Posse.
Right.
It should feel like Violent J from Dark Lotus. And we don't get that on all of these. Like, I don't want the Wicked Clowns on Dark Lotus. I don't want the Demented Duo Twiztid. Okay? I want them in a different mindset for everything. And for the most part, we get it. But, and we danced, Bitch I'm Sexy, and Juggalo Family, we don't have that. And, I mean, there's definitely some standout tracks, don't get me wrong. But I think that people hold this album in such high regard, and the re-release is panned. I have not seen one person who says that it's better. And there's so many people who don't like Lotus after this record because they don't appreciate ABK in the group.
I've seen that, yeah.
Which is sad because I like ABK and I love the second album. But we're at a point now. This is, as of recording, 2019. Dark Lotus will never happen again. I'm sorry to say.
Probably, yeah.
Like, God, I wish it would, but... And so many people were holding out hope for it. It's not happening.
I'm not a certainties kind of person. I'll put up a very high percentage of something not happening. I do not go 100%.
This is rough. But that's the thing. I dig the album, but it's not
what would you
great.
What's your tracks?
Juggalo Family goes without saying.
Uh-huh.
I love the Crows.
Sure.
I love it. It's actually hard to do. Because I like a lot of songs. I really do. But it's just hard for me to pick. If I'm just looking at tracks,
sure,
it's one thing.
It changes.
If I'm looking at the album, it's so fucking different.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have one day where I say I like And We Danced, but then I'll say like, oh no, Bitch I'm Sexy is better. Give Me That Blood is super good. Like,
see, like looking back at this, like as a whole album, I would say like, would I listen to the whole album? Probably not.
No, it's not a record that's easy to listen to beginning to end.
And like, would I even like bring it up to skip through it? Like, no, I'm probably gonna delete it. Honest, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I still look at
Family.
I still look at it. Well, that's the thing. I still look at it. I'm like, there's a decent number of good songs on there.
That's the thing. I mean, it's not. This is not a Great Malenko.
Yeah.
Sorry. If this is your Great Malenko, I'm sorry. We have different opinions. We've said before, even as much as I say that Great Malenko is not my favorite album, it's probably ICP's best album. And more often than not, you're able to put the CD on and listen to it beginning to end and not have any gripes.
Guys, let me talk to all the juggalos out there. See, the thing that you really need to remember is that this is our show and your opinion doesn't fucking matter. But tell us it anyway.
That's not true. You're allowed to have your opinions.
No.
Sometimes you just have to acknowledge that they're the wrong ones.
I mean, people can have their opinions, but, you know, when you're listening to Juggalo Judgment, we're the judges.
We're the judges. That's just how it is.
But no, really, my three, if I was going to take three off here, Juggalo Family, again, goes without saying. I'd take Alibaba, and I Want to Die.
I mean, yeah, but what's your last track?
Well, no, I really like those ones.
That's fair. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised about I Want to Die. I didn't think
I love that fucking thing.
That's cool.
It's so fucking good.
That's super cool.
But yeah, like, as usual, hit us up.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. In fact, give me your favorite weird fake out ending track things, because I'd like to hear some more of those, because there's some good ones.
Yeah.
And
getting a hold of us, you can do that on various social media platforms.
Sure. We have a Facebook.
It's called Juggalo Judgment.
We got a Twitter.
It is at Juggalo Judgment.
We got an Instagram.
It is at Juggalo Judgment.
Juggalo
Judgment. I'm pretty sure it's Juggalo Judgment. I don't know if you put the at in there.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you put the at in there.
It still has them.
Yeah, sure it does. Fuck it.
We have email.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
We also have our own Twitters.
I am at Schmeev.
And I am at Mike Spawn the SEJ.
Are we ever going to change it like to where it's actually supposed to be?
We've done it regularly once or twice. It's okay.
Please, if you listened to this long ass episode,
and if
we know that you have the time on your hands,
and if you listen to the supplemental bit that we had, and you came back, holy shit!
Yeah, you listen to a lot of shit. Please do us a favor and share our profiles on your social medias. Share.
Give us a boost.
Yeah. Please leave us reviews on your platform of choice that you listen to us on.
Hell yeah!
Apparently that's a thing. You can listen to us obviously on Podbean, which is our home. Castbox, which is how I listen to it. iTunes,
which is how most of our listener base listens to it. That's what our analytics say.
And we're on iHeartRadio too.
Yeah, holy shit!
That was cool when I found that out.
As it turns out, podcasts literally just show up on places if they're floating around.
They're
for
fucking
long
everywhere.
Enough. And yeah, giving us the reviews and stuff helps us show up when people look for us. Apparently, we showed up on Podbean.
My buddy told me that apparently we were a recommended show on his thing. When he doesn't listen to any music podcasts, he listens to like wrestling ones. So I was like, hey, that's fucking cool. Because we have like 1,500 listens on there, or like collectively, I think, which is super cool. Yeah, because what'll happen for me is sometimes whenever the new episodes come out, because I listen to them, I do that at work. They won't show up on Castbox first, like at the same time, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, it has to scrape for it first.
So then I just put on Podbean and I listen to it there.
But yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, we really appreciate
for listening to us, and when you boost us, it's really nice. People we got like a review or two on Facebook. I think I shouted out the dude that hit us up on on a review for the Facebook. But thanks again. I'm not gonna look you up again. I'm sorry, but you rule.
Thanks again to the homie Jiggles. You're basically our
unofficial homie Jiggles.
You're basically our unofficial third member. You are a historian.
Good God,
because you're throwing a shit that I don't know, and I appreciate that.
He said he knows the damn carnival guys.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he said...
Oh, that's right.
It was like the first one that he sent to us.
Yeah, that's right.
That rules.
Now, as far as our next episode, I don't know for sure what's going on next.
Right.
Again, I have to double check because of the possible discrepancies between...
We did say to keep an eye out for...
Jiggles. Our Big Money Hustlers.
Yeah, Big Money Hustlers.
We'll get there. Sorry.
Yeah, here's the...
It's been busy.
I got a lot of shit going on right now.
Same.
I have dug into some things, and it's good, but it's rough.
and here's the thing. You heard me say this just a little bit ago. We're not going to do a full episode on the re-release of Tales from the Lotus Pod. Now, that actually comes out a year after this, but it would still be interesting to just talk about some of the stuff. So what we'll probably do is, in our next episode, talking about one of the records, like I said, I'm just going to have Schmeev listen to the tracks on his own that are different, take a quick note about what he what he feels is, going on. We're not even going to play them on here because I don't give a fuck. But I just want, like, him to discuss it and how he feels about it. Because you know what? I don't even subject myself to that shit, and I'll do it too, just to get one quick note on it, because I don't care for that version. But it's important because it's different. We'll go over it. That's it. But it'll be what we talk about at the beginning of our next episode, our next actual album review episode, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. So... This was a super fucking long episode. I don't know if it's our longest one yet. It might be.
No, it'll cut back when I split.
But beforehand, so I think that's pretty much it. We've done it. Super fucking late here.
Yep.
It's
about time to get tucked into bed.
Thank you again for listening to Juggalo Judgment. We appreciate it.
Sleep tight. Don't let the MS-13 bite.
No, they won't bite. They'll just fucking cap you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I don't know. I left the bed like a long time ago.
I think they've been misrepresented in work.
You know what? You might be right.
And now it's time. Finish your Fagos.
Straight for the jugular, raw dog, psycholo, blood killer. I'm the creep in the herds with a thirst for the worst type of shit you ain't heard. Psychopathic, anarchistic, masochistic. Fuck religion, a vampire. Setting churches on fire, bringing down the evil motherfucking empire. Cut a throat to the bone, to the beat on my song, and I'm
Cut yourself, let it bleed, pulsate. My heartbeat bumping like an 808. A shadow cast up, phantasmal. And I wanna take a drink of your